welcome to all 788 service office, co-workers, store and shopping center steering teams tuning in right now to our FY24 Ikano Retail Business Plan Kickoff!
Make some noise in the studio!
I am so excited to be here with my co-host, Andy Lim, who is our fulfillment business developer from IKEA Malaysia.
And I'm proud to introduce pretty and gracious, the one and only Nurul Maidin, Search and Social Media Manager from IKEA Singapore.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us. Andy, I also want to thank you so much for joining us in Singapore. I heard that you drove all the way down. How was your ride and how are you feeling?
Oh, great, indeed. It was a very smooth 4-hour journey. You know, driving is my pleasure. It's always nice to drive on Singapore roads, right?
That's great to hear. And I also want to take this moment to say a big hello to my friends here in Singapore. Hi. Also, a big hello to my friends in the Philippines. Mabuhay. And to those tuning in from Sweden, welcome. And hola amigos de Mexico.
And selamat datang to my friends in Malaysia. Woo! And xin chào Vietnam, and to our friends in Vietnam, Thailand, Sawadee krap.
Yes, it's so nice to have everybody tune in today to join us. You know, it's 7 a.m. in Thailand, 6 p.m. in Mexico. Our friends in Mexico, they've started since our last night. So, hi, Mexico, hang in there. We're almost coming to the end of the day. And then it's 2 a.m. in Sweden as well. But you know what, Andy? Everyone is so excited. Everyone is tuned in because they're super excited to celebrate and kick off our new financial year.
Yes, absolutely. The Ikano Retail Business Plan gives us a great opportunity to look forward, be energized, and be inspired by all the plans and goals for the financial year ahead of us. This year is a special year as we celebrate 80 years of IKEA.
Wow. You know, yeah. Let's hear it for that. You know, 80 years is no small feat, you know, and it's so legendary, and I'm so proud to be part of such a legendary business of 80 years.
Nurul, so what's the difference with the kickoff this year then?
Well, thanks for asking, Andy. This kickoff is going to be different because we have so many things happening that's different. We're going to bring you lots of news stories from across the business and across the region. And a lot of the presentations are going to be done in a movie format.
Wow, movie.
I'm so excited to watch
Where
some
are
of
your
the
popcorns?
movies.
Get ready your popcorns, man.
Yeah, if you have popcorn. No, but no food and drinks. Yeah, no food and drinks. Don't bring in your popcorn. Other than that, we also have integrated into our program Social Day. So all our friends here are dressed up so nice in our Social Day outfit. Our friends in Mexico actually completed theirs. So this is like almost the end of the day for them. And you know what's really nice, Andy, is that even though we're talking about the business today, we are still doing our part to contribute positively to the community. And I think that really says a lot about our culture, right? And on top of that, I wanted to share about a positive impact to the community, guys. Do you know that the biggest expense for this kind of events that we have to actually power up our LED screens is, you know, we use a lot of fossil fuel energy. Yeah, but then this year, we've actually made the shift to biofuel made from used cooking oil from IKEA Tampines. Guys, Isn't that amazing? Right? Right? And you know what that means? That means we saved about 97% of the fossil fuel energy that we would have used. So I'm very proud of that.
I'm too. Wow, that's a great example of circularity, right?
Yeah, and what a difference it makes, right? And on top of that, today, you're going to be seeing a lot of MCs or presenters joining us on stage, and they're going to help us out today. They're going to be sharing with us and talking to everyone and sharing what we're doing to support Ikano Retail to achieve a profitable, sustainable growth. Now, I want all of you to remember those 3 words. It's very important.
Wow, that's a lot to look forward. But I got more for you, Nurul.
Even more?
Yes.
Okay.
And don't forget, this year we have a new chat function, and this will enable us to connect with every one of us in different countries. So everyone, please get your phones ready and start scanning the QR code, and that will lead you to the chat function. And feel free to ask questions, comments, like each other's presentations, and put in your emojis as well to freely express yourself. And most importantly, please share your live photos so we can get a taste of what's going on at your area and to see what's going on there as well.
Yeah, I would love to see your selfies, your outfit of the day or something. Just say hey in the chat room.
And we will get all those questions answered in our next town hall on 28th of September.
Yeah, cool.
So, as you can see from the agenda, we are going to hear from our CEO, Christian, our owners, and we will explore main actions and directions towards profitable, sustainable, and growth with all different teams and different countries. And now, before we look forward to FY24, let us take a short moment to look back at our FY23 on some of the proud moments that gave us so much more reasons for us to celebrate our success. Shall we?
Yeah,
let's take a look. Enjoy.
Come on, roll tape.
Woo.
Wow. Look at that,
Wow,
Andy.
isn't it beautiful?
What a fantastic year we've had.
Yes. A lot of familiar faces, and I'm sure we are so proud of all these interesting
100%.
happenings around last year. All right, now to kick things off ahead, let us invite on stage Ikano Retail CEO, Christian Royka. Christian, welcome.
Wow, what a start. I don't know what to say except one thing, and that is thanks a lot. Actually, if it was up to me, I would only say thank you so much, everyone, because that is actually my deepest feeling for what we have been through this year. But there's so much exciting things going on. So I guess we'll start on the kickoff and talk a bit about the future as well. But let's never forget the year we had and all the good stuff we did together. That's a fantastic base for the future. So, you saw the video there. those pictures, those videos, all those are way more than I can ever express with words. It's fantastic stuff. And what we can see is we always do these things together. There is so much power in doing things together. I didn't even know that some 15 years ago when I joined IKEA, the IKEA part of Ikano, how much it means, that togetherness. I think other companies, they think they have it, but they actually don't. I have been working in other companies before. This thing we have, doing things together, is so powerful and makes things so much more fun. So let's always cherish that and make sure that we keep on with that also in the future, because it's our very power, never to be alone, always to be together. So, yeah, I'm only, say, close to 60, not quite there yet in a week. But, so what do I know? But I can only say, personally, I've never tried anything like what we have built up. We are nearly 6,000 co-workers, right? So where to start? I can pick on somebody like I did last year. That poor guy that I did last year, right? He'll never forgive me. But I'm gonna pick on somebody again this year. Not somebody in this room. It's actually somebody in another country. It's in Thailand. It's somebody that's been with us for many years. Very robust person, very competent person, a very nice person, very energetic person, a sense of urgency person, a person that always delivers in one way or the other. And I guess you can't guess who it is, because we have actually a lot that fits that description. It is poor Gao. Gao, I have to pick on you. If you're watching this, Gao, sorry to pick you out like this. But yeah, you have something special there that I think we all are proud of, and that we see many places in our business. So, Gao, see you in October in the country board. Looking forward to work with you also in the future. Well done. Thank you so much. And then, what other measures do we have? I mean, Gao is an example of what makes up our voice. Nearly 100% of us actually voted in the voice, which is a good first step, right? That we actually have an opinion. We say things to each other. We bring up things. And it makes me so proud to see the voice score and engagement, because that is actually the verdict we give to each other, where we say to each other, I like what you're doing. I like what we are doing together. I like our purpose. We are into something good. So let's keep that up. Let's keep up this voice, because it's our very DNA of the company. And if I had one big thing I would ask for concerning voice, that is, remember, leading other people is super easy. It's leading yourself, it's me leading myself. That is the difficult part, right? Actually, all of us living up to our values, living up to our own leadership every day, that is way more difficult actually than just leading other people and telling them how to behave and what to do and what you would like to do, right? Leading ourselves, that is the key in my mind to success, and the big thing that we can all improve on. I certainly can. So let's go with that. Everything starts with ourselves, right? It's so important. And then visitation. It's mind-blowing that this is the case, what you see here on the video, right? More than 100 million people, persons, families have said, of all the places I can go to, I'll go to Ikano, I go to IKEA, I go to our shopping centers to give us their time and their attention. Nothing is bigger than that, because nobody makes them do it. It's they want to do it. No, we can't make anybody do anything out there. So that they are coming to us of their own free will is fantastic. It's not a total coincidence, though. We have done a lot to deserve it. And I think this, what we decided not long ago, and we enforced last year in the kickoff, to be on every year, every day, every minute, So when you come to an IKEA store, if you come to a shopping center, there's something going on. There's something in it. For me, there's something, that I would like to do, whether it's a meal, whether it's shopping, whether it's getting inspiration, or just having a good time. So I think that's it's working. Let's continue. It's really the key for our success. And what can I say there as an example? The shopping centers did a mind-blowing 3,500 events through the last year. I mean, can you imagine how much time, how much effort that takes? And some of them is maybe quite simple things, but it's still something going on in our shopping centers every day. In IKEA, we are also doing a lot. I think we can get even better there, learn a bit from the shopping centers as to what does it mean to have a great day out. It's in our DNA. We have it in our concept. In IKEA, we are on the right track. The shopping centers is a little bit ahead of us on that one. So let's learn from each other and become better there, even better, because we have something awesome already. Another one is sales. What is sales? That's what it's all about. Why is it all about sales? Why are we so proud about sales? Creating a better everyday life for the many people can only come back to sales. If we don't sell our products, if our tenants in our shopping centers don't sell something, how are we then going to influence a home? It must be through sales, right? So when we sell a PAX solution, that is creating a better everyday life for the many. When we sell a lac table or just 5 Pokal glasses, that is what it's all about. So let's be super proud about selling. And remember that in all of the many things we want, sales is where it all starts, right? So, yeah, very, very important. Then, 107 to last year, wow, that is amazing. It is a little bit cheating, though, because we had Pasay City, Philippines, that were not comparable, right? But still, 107 is 107. We are not so happy about the 92 to budget. That's actually pretty poor. But is it really? We did our best. We really did our best, right? We pulled, we pressed. We saw Crate and Barrel leave our markets. We saw Bed Bath & Beyond leave the market. It's been a tough year. It's been a tough year where inflation and the whole uncertain post-COVID environment hit us hard. So with that in mind, I think we can say we did pretty well. Can I ask you for one favor here? Also out there, take a look at your neighbor, whoever you're sitting to, and say, guys, we actually, despite the 92, did what we could. We did pretty well. A little handshake or a little hug. We can only do our best, right? And we did. So I have no problem to stand up for anybody that would complain to us about this and say, why don't you try to do it better? Nobody could have done better than what we did here. In the new year, new chances. Still a tough environment out there, but we are ready for it. And then future. Let's look into the future. It is actually a quite exciting year we have ahead. Let me come back to that in a moment, why it is quite special, if not unique, what this new year is bringing to us. First, let's state the obvious, right? Why do we have it? Why do we have a kickoff, right? It's, of course, to celebrate what we have done, looking back, being proud of what we have done, and saying, we are on something good. We like working together, and we are into something good together. But it's also about clarifying what is that we want to deliver. You will hear later on from Jonas Kamprad how much our owners love, first of all, that we promise each other something. It starts with that, right? And Matthias Kamprad is always making that like, what have you promised? And then Peter Kamprad may say, yes, and what did you deliver? But Matthias Kamprad have something really that I really value there. First, promise me something. What do you want to do with the business? That is what this business plan is around. And hopefully inspire and engage each other, talk about it, say, this I love, this I don't love so much, and here maybe I can agree to disagree and just go with the rest, and because sometimes we are not all aligned. But I think it's a big, big power in, and please, sometimes agree to disagree, and let's do it together anyway, because we are nearly 6,000 people. It will be odd if we are all spot on sometimes, and it's the same for me, I also sometimes say, all right, you know, we had a big meeting on Mexico last night, and all the challenges we have there, and that we are handling as a team in an amazing way. And sometimes, you know, he's like, all right, I don't see it quite like that, but let's do it, you know. So let's do it together. Also, the times where we maybe feel a bit different, some of us. And as always, help me, help each other, help us having fun. I'm not the world master, that I'm often too serious, but fun while we work, fun while we take the chances is, of course, monster energy factor for us. So help each other and help me, because it is actually fun with these things. We are in an amazing time where we are reinventing things. Let's have fun doing it. So, what is about sales? I'm not going to say so much more about that, but if you look at this graph, COVID, water under the bridge, we learned a lot. It was a terrible time for the world, but what a curve. Is because after the COVID years, right, it's not planning or forecast or budget, it's the real life. What a curve we have into. And the yellow is where hopefully we'll end after the coming year. It is pretty impressive, actually. So let's be proud of that again, and let's do it together. Then, one thing is sales, but we have other goals too, right? Many other goals. And some of them is showed here. Amazing goals, actually, right? If you think about what's behind these numbers, any of them we could discuss and talk about for hours. Let's take, at least as an example, the happy customer score. It's a score that I think we should talk more about. I think it's a score that is a little bit hiding, but actually we can be pretty proud about it. It's a good score. Let's keep it good. Let's discuss it. Let's find out what it actually is. I don't know how many here really understand what it is. I, for one, would like to dig further into it. So let's maybe promise each other that even at the kickoff, let's really become good at the customer score, because those customers have many choices. We are just one, but we are the best. And that score will show if we really do it right. Another one that I love to see, that would be unthinkable some years ago, is the carbon emission one. You know, we didn't think much about that. Now it's every time. We don't have a meeting without discussing sustainability issues, without thinking about the planet and all the sustainability measures, also in terms of people, equality, inclusion, and so on, but certainly also emissions. So all I can ask is, concerning carbon emission, if we all, every morning when we wake up, think a bit about it, just as a natural part of our DNA, it will get better. And I feel that we have done a lot already, and the plan for the future will do even more. We'll get there. We'll get there. Some of it we don't know yet, because the technology is not even invented. But we will help getting it invented, because we will ask for it. So, sustainability in everything we do, it's a must these days. And it's a lovely part of our business. Let's be proud of that too, and put energy into it. Then, finally, what is our business plan in a nutshell coming up here? The comrades always ask, if you can't show something in one slide, it's probably too complex, for us as owners to understand. What is it? So this slide is the one slide we're saying, this is it. It always starts with our vision, our guiding light, the purpose, right, to create a better everyday life for the many. It couldn't be expressed in a better way. It is a fantastic vision. It gives us so much purpose. And I feel that we all believe a lot in it. Certainly I do. It is the key to a family life. What is that? A home. So we are into something good. The shopping centers, getting out there together as a family, together with friends, or on your own. It is the day out that makes a difference for all our customers out there. So that is a wonderful, wonderful purpose that we have here. And then profitable, sustainable growth. Those three words can't be said alone. They must sit together, Profitable, sustainable growth. They enforce each other. They live together. One can't be without the other. And underneath that is our 5 buckets, you could say, with what we are actually going to do. Profitable, sustainable growth. I mean, while the purpose is forever, as you know, we'll never change that. Our vision is forever. Profitable, sustainable growth is for the middle and long term. That's something we have determined to focus on. And then we have the 5 buckets with what we call main actions and actions. What are we actually going to do this year in order to get in that direction? That is what this is all about. That's what the business plan is all about. And I will come back to the 3 buckets, profitable, sustainable growth, in just a second there. First bucket, profitable. What is that? Profit, some people feel it's a nasty word, but actually, like Ingvar Kamprad says, profit gives us resources. If you don't have profit, you end up as Bed Bath & Beyond with no company. So we can never be without it. We have the lucky situation that we have paid little or maybe even no dividend for years and years, right? Nobody is taking money out of us. We all put back into expansion, to growth, to making us better. So we have a wonderful environment for being profitable. And now, we have this amazing time. I mean, Jeremy, many of you will remember the stories about when they invented the cash and carry concept, the self-serve up in Kongens Kurva, up in Sweden, and so on. These things that we take for granted today, right? That somebody said, why don't we do the self-serve and a full serve and this and that, a market hall, a showroom, that we take for granted. The cash and carry concept will, in my mind, never die, but we need to become an omni-channel retailer. We are on that way. We are doing great stuff, but we're not quite there yet. So that journey is up to us. We have as much impact now on IKEA as way back when all the legend IKEA people that we heard about that are long gone on pension and not in the business anymore, they invented what the cash and carry concept we have today. It's up to us now to invent, to implement the concept of tomorrow, the omni-channel IKEA. I must say it gives me a lot of energy and excitement to be a part of that, and I hope it's the same for you. What a wonderful time to be a part of. Same goes for shopping center. Who wants an old-fashioned shopping center? They won't survive. Meeting places, day out, the services, that tenant mix that makes it a meeting place versus a transaction shopping center. That wonderful, exciting factor that changes it over. And we are well underway. If you see my town top, certainly Megabangna, it's way more than a shopping center. It is the great day out. And so we are on the way, we are getting there, and I hope you have as much energy as I have for this wonderful, exciting journey that we are on and that nobody was on only a few years ago, right? It's us. Sustainability for us is 2 things. It's 1, a company that survives, not Bed Bath & Beyond and those guys, right? That stuck to their old ways and forgot about omnichannel and many other things. So a sustainable is a company that survives, an employer that survives, that we have our jobs, that we do the right thing. There's also a company that does everything with the planet in mind. Never will we again do actions and so on without saying, how will the planet think about this? It has to go hand in hand. That is a sustainable road forward. Everything we do is also about sustainability for those 2 reasons. Then we have expanded for years and years, and we love to expand more, and we will. We'll open Sukhumvit, we'll open Guadalajara, 2 stores we've been wanting for years and years. It's a dream come true for us. However, we need to take a step back and professionalize our business in order really to be the best of the best out there. We can't pump and pump and pump and before we have our foundation really perfect. So that foundation will also create a foundation for the planet, so that we can have that we can think about how the planet will enjoy our presence, IKEA and our shopping center's presence, not the opposite. Growth, the last of the three buckets there in the business plan. Creating a better everyday life for the many. We all agree that is the thing we are out here to do. What does that mean? That is correct, which we all believe in, that I live for. Then we must grow. More people must have access to us. More people must come to us. And we will open more stores, but the main thing is to sell more from our existing stores and from our omni-channel presence. So that we don't only say, oh, when is the next store? Mexico will have more stores, of course, many more stores. Philippines, sure, it's what a success we have in Philippines. Vietnam, well, we haven't even started yet. It will come. New countries, of course, but let's never forget the base that we have here in what we already are doing. So let's have extraordinary organic growth and never forget the power of that. So as you can see, as you hopefully can hear, profitable, sustainable growth is what it's all about, is what the business plan is centered around. And later today, you'll hear more from each presenter about each bucket and hear the more details about what we're actually going to do this year on those buckets. So we have incredible, exciting plans ahead that probably the most exciting plans I've ever been a part of in any company. So, in which hands are it? It's our hands, good hands, the best hands in the world, and I mean that. And I think actually, as you will hear shortly from one of our owners, Jonas Kamprad, I think that he means it when what he says to you, here in a second. Our business is the best hands you can find in the world, our hands. So with that said, I will leave the word to Jonas Kamprad. And if I can say something for those of you that haven't met our owners, they are super passionate with our business. I love that about them. But what I'm mostly proud about is how much they trust us to take care of their business. And let's see what Jonas says.
Hey, I'm glad to have the opportunity to talk to you today from our family home in Bölsö, Sweden, near Älmhult, where Ingvar founded IKEA 80 years ago. As you may know, he started at 17 with a mail order business, offering affordable everyday products. Despite obstacles, he transformed the business into a global home furnishing franchise through hard work and daring to do things differently. We are all part of the Ikano retail family business today. And me and my brothers would like to send you all a big thanks for steering Ikano retail through some of the toughest time we have ever experienced. We will continue to face challenges and need fresh ideas and new skills to adapt to a new customer generations. This means developing a truly omni-channel IKEA, with our stores remaining at the heart of the customer experience. Let's remember our origins and ensure IKEA's future success. Our shopping centers must also evolve to cater to a new customer base. Let's continue to create meeting places that attract new tenants and offer engaging experiences. Because no matter how much shopping people may be able to do online, we will always have a human need to come together for a great day out with our family and friends. To grow and develop, we need resources. Profit gives us resources. So take even more responsibility, control costs, and drive extraordinary organic growth. Leverage our current business to inspire more people to visit us and create homes they love. Deliver on the IKEA promise of low prices and instant availability. Expand our loyal customer base. Let us test try, innovate, and prioritize the retail fundamentals. They are key to IKEA's success. Last but not least, let's do good business that benefits people and the planet. Reduce our carbon footprints and continue to embrace sustainable opportunities like solar power, electric vehicles, waste reduction, and circular surfaces. The responsibility lies with each one of us. We have seen the entrepreneurial spirit you bring to work each day, and we feel confident knowing that our business is safe in your hands. My brothers and I know that you have a great plan, and we trust you to deliver on it. Now, have a great kickoff and successful FY24. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jonas. If you can hear us, I think that's the best. And no further comments to what a great message there. I'm really thankful for Jonas' input. That being said, I'll give the words to all the presenters of the day, and let's then dig into the real stuff that we actually going to do. Thank you so much, everyone. Fantastic.
What a motivating, special message from Jonas, Comfort, and Christian. Thank you so much for an inspiring kickoff to our own kickoff. Everybody, Christian, once again. So before we take a look at our three main directions for this FY24, we'd just like to take a quick minute to remind everyone to please scan the QR code if you haven't already. Do refresh the page if you're having a bit of trouble getting in because everyone's so excited to get in. Don't forget to send in your photographs, your emojis, and if you have any questions for any of the presenters today, do drop them in as well. And what we'll do is we'll compile those questions and we'll have them answered at our next town hall on the 28th of September. Okay? Now, on that note, I think it's time for us to explore our first business direction on profitable. And for that, I'd like to invite my co-host back on stage, Andy, and he's going to have someone come along to help him all the way from IKEA, Philippines. Everybody, let's welcome them.
Hello again, everyone. It's me again. And I'm proud to have a representative from our largest store that we have here today with us.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Singapore. Hello to Malaysia. Hello to Thailand. Hello to Sweden, Mexico, and of course, hello, Philippines. So, my name is Eileen. I'm the Deputy Store Manager of IKEA Pasay City. Let me first give a special mention. You know, it's quite bittersweet for me. I wanted to be there with you guys in the Philippines, but also excited to be here in Singapore to be presenting our first segment with you, Andy.
Glad that you can join me, Eileen, here today. So that's right, we'll be starting off our first direction, as shared by Christian, which is to be profitable. Yeah? And what's the best way to create success?
Our profitable direction means transforming our business to secure our future success.
To do that, we have one main clear action, and we need to keep on building our store-based omni-channel with even more physical meeting points and digital touch points. And at our Ikano centers, we will keep developing them into meeting places for our communities, and all this with a lower and longer term structure. And how about we show them some examples, Eileen?
Yeah, but before I do that, I would just like to elaborate. We really need profit, because it's the profit that really gives us the resources that we need, We must build our financial resources so that we could really invest and build our future, for growth, and it would be long term. Yeah. And of course, our vision, we wanted to create a better everyday life. And in order for that to do that, we really need to secure our profitability. Yeah. So it will be really successful.
So we want our IKEA stores to be at the center of an omni-channel experience where every interaction with our brand is truly personal, inspiring, and seamless. We will make it easy for people to browse for home furnishing ideas on the web, book a service on mobile, and pay anywhere, anytime as they wish with just few easy clicks. And we want them to continue to interact with us, of course, through social media and leave feedbacks, when they visit us again. So let us watch the omni-channel transformation video together, shall we?
Yeah, okay, let's do that. So let's join our co-workers from digital, customer experience, IKEA family, fulfillment team, as they show us our Ikano Retail's omni-channel journey.
This is the heart of our customers' omni-channel experience. The store is where we want our customers to be. We want them to feel the fabric, try out the beds, test the cupboards, get some new ideas. That is what makes IKEA really unique. Our customers of today and of tomorrow, they want much more. We know that to remain profitable, we will have to provide many more possibilities for our customers to reach us.
Sounds fantastic, thanks Rule. Our customers want so much more to help them connect to IKEA and buy from IKEA. Creating a store-based omnichannel journey for our customers and our co-workers is about creating as many ways to meet, connect and buy from IKEA stores. And let's look at how a customer could do this. Wei Hong's in the market for storage solutions for his Kendama. He does a Google search for storage solutions. He gets a rough idea. He scrolls through his Insta feed one last time. He sees a sponsored post from IKEA Malaysia on their Kalak shelf. He's curious and clicks to the online shop. He's inspired. Now he wants to touch and feel the product. A couple of days later, he heads to the IKEA store in Damansara. He's almost certain, but not decided. Back at home, he imagines how it will fit. Wow, it's perfect. He decides he'll get it. He goes online and purchases his Kalak shelf. He chooses click and collect from the store near his workplace. At home, he has a query about the assembly. He opens his WhatsApp, chats to a chatbot, gets connected to a selling agent, and problem solved. Happy with his Kalaks, Wei Hong gets an IKEA family newsletter suggesting add-on drawers and cupboards specifically for the Kalaks range and a voucher for meatballs. He loves it and plans his next visit to IKEA to spruce up his Kalaks and pop by IKEA food for some Swedish meatballs.
We have 5 main priorities in the plan. First, we're going to build our foundation. Second, we're going to create true convenience. Third, we'll make it seamless. Fourth, we'll make it personal. Fifth, we'll create new opportunities for growth.
Here is one of the areas that we want to improve. We need to bring down the fulfillment cost. We know that today our customers are expecting the delivery price to be much lower than what it is today. So imagine customer order a bed and the frame is available in Tampines store and the mattress is available in LX store. We don't have a smart way to bring these two items together and send to customer's house at one go. This is order orchestration, which is one of the many things that we want to deliver for the omni-channel future.
We have heard from Irene about how core solutions and strong basics in the store build a foundation for a great customer experience. For most customers, convenience has become really important. We want to give customers more control with how they want to shop with us and where they want to shop with us, helping them save time, easier for customers, also means easier for our co-workers. One way to become more convenient is to become more accessible. For example, in Malaysia, we have recently opened our 6th collection point, so people can buy online or in the stores and pick up close to their own homes. In the future, we are looking at the potential for new physical touch points, such as planning and order points, big or small stores, or shops. Another way for customers to save time is to provide easier self-support options. New chatbots will support track and trace deliveries and returns, and in case it is out of stock, recommend alternative or similar products. And that's not all. We are also putting in upgrades to our IKEA shopping app so that payment, store visits, service booking, and returns will be so much easier. Our omni-channel offer will be packed in with more delivery options, more financing options, and more remote customer support for planning and ordering, whether you are on the phone or online. Giving the customer more options for easy shopping, the next step is to make it consistent and smooth when switching between mobile, store, and agent support. Now, Angelica will share with you more about the seamless experience.
IKEA family members are our most loyal customers. I am an IKEA family member and I know what I want. I want everything to be seamless. We should be able to offer the same options and experience to our customers regardless of where they want to shop with us. I also expect my experience with IKEA to be personal. I want IKEA to know me. And I love getting emails addressed to my name like this, with beautiful pictures and inspirations. Today, IKEA family knows that I'm looking to freshen up my bedroom and sends me beautiful pictures of bedrooms and ideas of products that I might actually need and are relevant to me. In the future, we will do so much more. The IKEA family will know that I generally open my emails in the afternoon, and also I'm more comfortable with the low and medium price range. With this data, we will be able to send relevant and timely offers and communication to customers.
Thanks, Angelica. Here is where we can tap on our existing platform, Instagram, Facebook, Line, and WhatsApp. We're fostering communication, brand awareness, customer engagement, and sales growth. And it also gives us an opportunity to listen and hear what our customers want and feel, how they engage with us across these channels. We will work on building a robust customer data platform to ensure we stay connected across all the touch points, sending out personalized and relevant communication. As we develop external channels like social media, internal transformations are also necessary for our continued omni-channel growth. The Customer Contact Centre presents a great selling opportunity for IKEA. Back in the day, the contact centres first started in store, handling calls and then progressed to dedicated facilities with enhanced capabilities. Today, we're transforming the contact centre by empowering our co-workers and, more importantly, the customer with automation and putting information at their fingertips without the need to always speak to a co-worker. This streamlining process optimizes co-worker efficiency, frees up the customer contact centre to perform other tasks. The transformed centre will go beyond just handling queries and complaints. It will empower co-workers to also engage in commercial selling, chat and sell activities, social selling, and customer sales support. Effectively, we transform the contact centre into a strategic asset, delivering an improved customer experience and driving sales, revenue, and profitability.
So, we are on the way. We're going to give our customers that great end-to-end omni-channel experience. Setting the customers at the very center of what we do will get us there. And what will we get? We will save on cost, grow our business, and secure the profits that we need to keep on developing long into the future.
And that will be our omni-channel journey. And with the store being the center of our omni-channel, we are going to open 2 new IKEA stores to reach more people. Now is the perfect time for you to get a sneak peek of these stores. First will be IKEA Sukhumvit. So this is our first city center store in the heart of metropolitan Bangkok, our third in Thailand capital, and it will be followed by IKEA Guadalajara, our first big blue box in Mexico, and this will also be the third store in the country. With Guadalajara, we are going to double our turnover in the next 2 years. It is an important part of our long-term success and profitability in the country of Mexico. And without further ado, let's watch the videos from our friends in Thailand and Mexico.
Hey, welcome to IKEA Sukhumvit, the first city center store in Southeast Asia, anchored in Hemisphere Shopping Mall, right on Sukhumvit Road, downtown Bangkok. We are seamlessly connected to all public transportation, especially direct skywalk from Prampong BTS SkyTrain station. We will also have a brand exposure on a giant LED screen right on Sukhumvit Road. We will be easily visible to over 100 million eyeballs a year. In just 5 kilometers, there are over 560,000 households, plus hundreds of hotels, condominiums, and offices. IKEA Sukhumvit, together with M-Sphere, is built to be the new landmark destination of sleepless Bangkok. We want to be the best of IKEA on a smaller footprint. Our 12,000 square meter store will be all in one level with steered long natural walkway, one entrance and one exit. Customer will have full IKEA experience, full options of IKEA shopping tools. Logistically, we have one dedicated loading dock and goods lift, which will handle around 40,000 cubic meter in the first year. Our customers will enjoy 500-seat restaurant overlooking the Queen's Park. We are a proud team of many local leaders. We maximize IKEA Bang Na and IKEA Bang Yai's capacity as our fulfillment and replenishment center. We have a great deal and a strong partnership with the mall group. We have 99 days to go to the opening of IKEA Sukhumvit. We IKEA Thailand team are looking forward to welcoming you all. Thank you very much for all your support and see you soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Enrique and I work in the expansion team. I would like to welcome you to IKEA Guadalajara, the largest IKEA store in Mexico. The store is located in a premium location in central Guadalajara and is part of a 140,000 square meter mixed-use master plan with a shopping mall, and it will be for sure the new destination for the Tapatíos, as the inhabitants of Guadalajara are called. As you can see, the store has a great visibility and the expected visitation will be over 4 million people in year 3. It's the first 13-component store in Mexico. Our warehouse and self-serve are over 10,000 square meters and our customers will have the option for immediate takeaway of the entire range.
Hey, I'm Cedric, I'm store manager. The store will have a total superficie of 37,000 square meters. We will have 300 co-workers, and we expect to reach a sales turnover of 600 million of Mexican pesos the first month. Welcome to Guadalajara.
Wow. We would like to take this opportunity to wish IKEA Sukhumvit and Guadalajara the very, very best with their successful opening. Wow, our stores are the heart of our omni-channel approach. Our shopping center remain at the heart of communities. So let us now meet the people who are turning our shopping centers into meeting places, offering a great day, a fun day out for communities. Let's bring it on.
At Ikano Centers, we are more than just shopping centers. We create vibrant retail-anchored meeting destinations that inspire our visitors to shop, dine, connect, and discover. To stand out from the competition, each center has its own unique positioning that we carefully develop to meet the needs of our local communities. The positioning helps to shape the personality, offer, and experiences that each center provides. And we have Toppen championing an active lifestyle, Klippa setting the foundations of a new township, IPC the home away from home, and MyTown and Megabanga as dynamic city center hotspots.
With our mission to inspire our communities to become more active, Toppen in Johor attracts visitors with exciting experiences that ignite the mind, body and soul.
In FY23, Toppen organized thousands of events and activities. We work closely with partners like Decathlon and sporting communities to organize sports events and fitness classes. Beyond sports, there's so much to discover at Toppen. In just one visit, visitors can buy sports attire and immediately go rock climbing. Or they could buy groceries to having a picnic with their families at the top.
Here in Damansara, IPC Shopping Centre is the home away from home, where we want our visitors to have a genuine sense of belonging. And that includes being a part of our ever-growing green community here.
As we celebrate our 20th anniversary, our commitment to sustainability is only getting stronger. Being the first centre to digitize our recycling and buyback centre, our app and loyalty program Tack Club also helps empower our community to recycle and be rewarded for it. At IPC, we can't wait to revolutionize more ways to make sustainable living easier and more rewarding.
MyTown thrives on the dynamic energy of the Kuala Lumpur City Centre, attracting visitors from all walks of life, with co-working spaces, delicious dining options, fashion and beauty, and entertainment to suit their urban lifestyle. To elevate the shopping experience at MyTown, we are constantly rewarding our visitors. Over the past year, MyTown's loyalty program has shown tremendous growth of 41%. Thanks to our fantastic team and tenants for creating amazing rewards for our customers.
As we look ahead, we remain committed to transition from traditional shopping centres into vibrant meeting destinations that are the hearts and hubs of our communities. We're looking forward to welcoming even more families and friends to our destinations for a great day out.
Woo. Wow, wow, wow. So many exciting things happening at our shopping centers, right, Eileen?
That is correct. We're almost nearing the end of our first segment, and it's about time for me to take my exit and hand over the stage. But before I do that, let's wrap up the first segment of Profitable with one last presentation.
Yes, with this, please welcome on stage our Ikano Retail CFO, Arun Issa, to share with us in how we are aiming for profitable business with our cost structure. Shall we? Welcome, Arun!
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the intro. If there's anything I want you to remember today, it's this one number, 204.6 million euro. What is it? It's the target that we've been set for calendar year 2025 to deliver, the operating result. For those that don't know what the operating result is, it's made up of our sales from the IKEA stores, rental income from our shopping centres, and then the cost of the product for IKEA, and then you also take out the running costs for our centres. And then you have the operating costs, okay, to run the stores. And also that's made up mainly of the staff costs, marketing costs, and the operation costs, and a bit of depreciation there as well. That then gets us to our operating result, okay? Please remember this one number. Okay. So, where are we today? Okay, right now, FY23, we're trending and we're forecasting to deliver, hopefully close out next week, at 100 million euros. Okay, ahead of budget. It's been a super, super challenging year. Okay, sales have been tough. Okay, now during FY24 and calendar year 24, okay, we're going to be opening 2 new stores as we've heard. Okay, but 2024 is going to be a year of stabilization because we're gearing up to 2025. Okay, and it's super important that what we try and deliver for 2024, there's huge dependencies on the franchisor delivering. Okay, that hasn't been so easy, the journey so far in FY23. Okay, and of course, there's a huge amount of uncertainty out there, high inflation, high interest. Do customers really want to come and spend their hard-earned money in those circumstances, right? So we've got a huge challenge ahead of us, okay? But in terms of where we are right now, 2024 is going to be a year of stabilization, okay, and investment. We need to get ourselves ready for 2025. Because at the moment, we extrapolate out to 2024, so to 2025, it's only going to be 174 million based on our projections right now. So that number I asked you to remember, that's a gap of about 30 million. All sounds like Mission Impossible, doesn't it? But let's turn the clock back about 3 years. During COVID, FY20, 3 months, we did 3 months before the end of the year, okay, we did a forecast. We had a shortfall of about 35 million euros, okay? That's 3 months before the end of that year. Now, through bloody mindedness from everybody here, determination, hard work in the stores, e-com flew, okay? We were super strong with cost control, okay? We made it happen. We actually delivered in FY20 the operating result. That shortfall that we thought we had 3 months before, we closed it. We've now got about a year and a half to go, okay? So we can do it, right? So this is something that's well on the agenda. Let's keep it going. Now, what are we actually going to do in FY24 and beyond? Now, the first box you see here on the left-hand side, cost consciousness and the cost-based review that we're going to be doing. It's all about making sure we dissect the costs that we're incurring across our whole organization, okay? Cost consciousness is in our DNA. So we do this pretty much day in, day out. But what we now need to do is look at each of our units, each of our centers, each of our functions, and look at the costs of what we're incurring in each one of them. And if there's costs that are being incurred in one store and a different type of cost being incurred in another store, why is that? They're pretty much uniform, right? And in the same sort of, in the terms between, within a country, we need to be making sure that we should be using the same suppliers. We can aggregate our spend, get those synergies, get the volume, okay? We've got time to negotiate our contracts, okay? This is all about trying to get the synergies and the aggregation, okay, across the organization. And then we come on to what we're going to try and do to review and follow up. Okay, so this last box here about regular follow-up and cost income development. What do I mean by cost income development? It's taking our total operating costs around our business, divide it by the income, and you have a ratio. All the consultants out there that say all successful companies, I mentioned this last year, those companies that drive that down gradually over a period of time will be successful. It's not just about cost cutting. It's also about driving that top line. So if all costs stay the same and you drive your income, naturally that ratio reduces over time. Okay? So the percentage of cost that we incur as a proportion of our income reduces. And it's all about then securing that profitable nature. This tool that we then have, the country and functional heads will be having regular reviews with the finance community every month. Start to review our P&L and cost center reports. Okay? The cost controlling tool that we'll have will enable comparability not only for the country that there is, but also against the other countries. Okay? So it's just to make sure that we can then start to have a dialogue with each other about what's right and what's wrong. Okay? How can we do better and learn off each other? We have a common frame to then do all of this. Okay? So this is pretty much what we want to do. And then in terms of going forwards over the next 3 to 5 years, we have a plan. We have some metrics that we've put in place, like what Christian mentioned earlier to the owners. What are we going to promise? Okay. So at the moment, when we look at our net profit or even our operating result right now, we have an operating result percentage of income of about less than 10% or thereabouts, and a net profit when we want to take out the interest and tax of less than 2%. That's so-so, right? What we want to do is get the operating result percentage closer to 15% and deliver a net profit of closer to 10% and above, okay? So that's what we need to try and do. And so what does that then mean in terms of what we invest in? What can we sustainably afford to invest in? Gives us a decent enough return, okay? So it's making sure we don't just spend beyond our means just because we have a whim, okay? We need to make sure it's robust and can fit the frame that we want to do in terms of delivering profitability, okay? And driving towards a 15% operating result 10% in terms of net profit. And of course, what we talked about earlier about the cost income ratio, the box above, we want to drive that down from about, say, 25 to 26% today, closer to 20% by 2028, okay? So there's a lot for us to do. So to wrap up, the super tough task we have, I want to sort of show you a little video, a little bit of fun, that sort of encapsulate the journey that we've been on, and hopefully we end up with a goal we want to achieve by 2025. bet he works for Ikano Retail.
Thank you, Arun. Let's make it mission possible, right? So this wraps up our first segment. It's about time for me to exit the stage. But before I do that, let me call in the main host to present to you the second segment.
Thank you so much, Eileen. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Special shout out to Arun and his producers. I think, Steven Spielberg is in trouble. Like, do you see that's like some Animal Planet National Geographic box office hit? I was at the edge of my seat the whole time, like, oh my God, are we going to make it? Anyways, I hope all of you online who are tuning in are doing all right. Stretch out a little bit, because we're actually going into our second segment.
Yes,
Yeah?
right.
Yep, so let's explore and learn a little bit more about what it means to be sustainable.
Yes, a sustainable business is to build a business that lasts. And here to talk more about sustainable direction, let us welcome on stage Lok Nam, the Deputy Store for IKEA Bang Na. Welcome, Lok Nam.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Let me hear Singapore team. Hi. It's great to be back here. It's been a few years to see familiar faces here. And of course, hello to my Thailand team out there. Woo! Even though I'm not with you, but I'm glad you get to watch me live from Singapore. And I'm now representing the second pillar, sustainable. So go back to what we have mentioned before, that sustainable direction is all about building a business that lasts. And to do so, we have to operate successfully while ensuring the well-being of people and the planet. And of course, what is good for our people and our environment is also good for us. So we have two clear main actions to bring this sustainable business direction to life. First, we will execute our sustainability strategy and embrace challenging new sustainability reporting standards. And second, we will consolidate and further professionalize the business after years of expansion. So what does that mean? Consolidating and professionalizing our business. I am not the one to answer, but let me invite our friend from expansion team, Lynn, to shed more lights on this topic. Welcome, Lynn.
Thank you, Luk Nam. Hi, everyone. I'm Lynn Pungrai-Wood. For those who don't know me, I'm representing our I'm heading our real estate and analysis function of Southeast Asia markets. If you can't tell by now from my long and complicated last name, I'm originally from Thailand. And I've worked with real estate development for the past 15 years, and 7 years of those with Ikano Retail, based out of Singapore. Today, I'm here to present to you our expansion team focus for FY24 and beyond. At the heart of what we do is the promise of profitable, sustainable growth. By making the most out of our people and financial resources to help grow our business in a long-term, profitable, sustainable way. We work with markets and other support functions to plan, design, and deliver physical stores to reach many more people, and also work with Ikano centers to plan and execute new meeting places. In FY24, we are very proud to support Thailand to have its first city center store, IKEA Sukhumvit. Also, IKEA Guadalajara to be the first full component large store format in Mexico. We are equally proud to support Ikano centers to create more offers to our customers by sweating our existing assets. We're concluding multi-story car park in Toppen to offer the top retail floor to our customers. We convert old project office of My Town Shopping Center in Kuala Lumpur into a school. We prepare for the opening of Decathlon first mainland store in Penang, next besides our IKEA Batu Kawan. You've heard a lot of numbers from Arun, but I want to give you a bit more numbers, but more simple. In 2024, we will have 15 IKEA stores. And we have added 11 new stores since 2014. 4 of those in 2 new markets, Philippines and Mexico. 3 new shopping centers, My Town in Kuala Lumpur, Toppen in Johor Bahru, and Clipper in Penang. All in just 10 years. What an extraordinary growth! So what lies ahead beyond all these projects? As the entire Ikano organization is focusing on consolidating and professionalizing the business, so are we in expansion. No new stores or shopping centers open in FY25 or 26, but instead, we will prepare for the next phase of self-sustained expansion. By doing so, we will continue to find ways to reduce costs for expansion, work with market studies to better understand our potential, look at how we can reduce impact to people and planet, and last but not least, secure opportunities for future growth in existing and new markets. We currently work with 5 countries, with the 6th in the planning, Vietnam. These markets represent a total potential of 480 million people in 2030. Right now, we are focusing on turning over every stone in finding outstanding opportunities to open new IKEA stores in Mexico, Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam. Ikano centers also are having big ideas for new meeting places and mixed-use development in Malaysia and Thailand. Beyond our current focus to consolidate the business and deliver profitable, sustainable growth in existing markets, there is the world of opportunities that we could reach to up to 1 billion people across our regions. For now, it's not the time to take more markets beyond Vietnam, not for our franchisor, and not for us. But we will keep this map in mind to remind us all that there is an even more glorious future ahead. As Jonas, our expansion manager, said it last year, expansion is not a job for one department. We are here to support you, to understand potential for growth, find and secure locations, plan and design new IKEA stores and meeting places, and eventually drive and deliver outstanding projects in collaboration with you all. Looking forward to a great and busy year ahead. Thank you.
Wow, to the glorious future. And for expansion, it's all about sweating our assets, right, and operate with the most efficiency. Exciting years ahead of all of us. So moving on, a sustainable business also needs to be transparent, aware, and accountable. To give us a look at how we'll keep track of our performances in our efforts and progress and goals, let me welcome Rose, our sustainability support specialist, to give us a glimpse of the exciting things that are coming our way. Welcome, Rose.
Hello, everyone. Hello to everyone on the broadcast. I'm super excited to be here today because we are on a sustainability journey and the pace is quickening. This year, we went all in on inclusive, engaging our coworkers and our customers on what being inclusive means to us at IKEA. We held 3 sustainability engagements, one of which was our first Climate Week. And together, 2,000 of us have taken up the sustainability learning on My Learning. Woo! Our stores and centers have led a movement on social days. Virtually every one of our business units has planned a social day this year and gotten our coworkers involved in our good causes. And by the end of today, we will have all had a chance to contribute to our communities as well. Moving on to FY24, we don't plan to stop. We plan to accelerate in all of these actions, moving forward faster than ever. But as a sustainability function in FY24, we are putting climate action into focus like never before. Soon we're going to be subject to EU laws that require us to openly and transparently report on all aspects of our sustainability strategy. We're really excited to embrace these tough new reporting standards, to learn, improve, and accelerate our actions. But this isn't something that we can do alone. Moving into FY24, we have departments like finance, risk, HR, procurement, and digital teams that are going to be leading this process with us. We're super excited that they will be joining us. Together, sustainability in these departments are going to be putting together a climate transition plan where we will be assessing all of our actions that we can take, literally all of our actions, so that we can try and reduce our emissions. We're going to be costing these actions out, and we're going to be putting them in a timeline from now until 2030 and from 2030 until 2050. Now, there's going to be loads of different actions in this climate transition plan. Today, I'd like to talk about 3. That's going all in on renewable electricity, accelerating as quickly as we can towards 100% electric vehicles, and driving towards zero waste to landfill. We know that reducing our electricity consumption and maximizing our solar output are job number 1. Next year, we're super excited to be seeing 3 new solar installations, 1 at IKEA Tampines, 1 at IKEA Damansara, and 1 at IKEA Bangna. We have also just signed our first renewable electricity deal in Mexico with an off-site solar plant. It's going to be power purchase agreements like these that help us to reach our ambition to be zero emissions from electricity. Let's hear from our biggest unit in Thailand, Mega Bangna, on their new solar project.
Hi everyone, welcome to Mega Bangna. Our meeting place in East Bangkok welcomes 50 million visitors a year and is home to over 900 tenants. Our goal is to create a fantastic customer experience so our communities can shop, dine and play. In a tropical country like Thailand, this means keeping our customers cool and comfortable and ensuring our commons area are inspiring spaces that operate efficiently. With 2.4 million square feet of gross leasable area, we need to find a sustainable way to power our center. That's why we partner with WHA Utilities Power Public Company to set up a 10 megawatt solar farm on our rooftop. This is the biggest solar project in all of Ikano retail today. It covers 62,000 square meters with 18,000 solar panels to power our air conditioning, lighting, vertical transport, and more. This solar farm will reduce our electricity consumption and emissions by more than 37%, saving us almost 800,000 euros a year in operating costs. Going all in for solar is good for business and fits in with our vision of creating a destination that is truly good for people and planet too.
Our biggest solar project at Ikano Retail, and it's going to cover 37% of Mega Bangna, our biggest unit's electricity consumption. This is fantastic. We know that accelerating to 100% electric vehicles is another way that we can reduce our emissions. 2 years ago, we didn't have a single EV on our roads, But now, on any given day, we have up to 40 vehicles delivering our IKEA products to customers in 4 countries. Woo! A huge, huge shout out to our fulfillment business developers for tirelessly working to make this a reality. It's not been an easy job. We're going to hear from Andy, who's teleported quickly back to KL to give us this message.
Hey everyone, I'm here today, and behind the wheel, that is our first electric vehicle to be used for home deliveries in Malaysia. Less than 1 year ago, I didn't think this would be possible. EVs are still very rare here in Malaysia, and for a very long time, we could not find any EV vans or trucks licensed for commercial use. Nevertheless, to promote the usage of EV, the Malaysian government provided tax incentives for the importation and purchase of EVs. With these initiatives and incentives, we observe a handful of local importers, and we are glad to find a supportive local importer. So we decided to grab this opportunity and turn this transition into a reality. We could not do it alone, so we collaborate with a new transport service provider that shared the same vision to work, learn, and to develop together to be the early adopters of EV technology as the market leader to deliver our parcel orders. These orders are fulfilling from Damansara store today, and we will expand our delivery zone to other KL city centers very soon. We won't stop here. Our plan for FY24 is to add at least 10 more electric vehicles to our fleet. This is not going to be an easy journey. It will mean working closer with our TSPs, our EV suppliers, and all our internal and external stakeholders. Step by step, we are intending to expand our fleet and help Malaysia drive into a low-carbon economy of the future. One delivery at a time, and every delivery counts.
Woo! It's amazing to see our teams pushing past boundaries. All the best to you guys next year, getting those next 9 EVs on the road. Coworkers across our business are working really, really hard to divert waste from landfills. We used to send our packages home in high-quality cardboard boxes filled with plastic bubble wrap, which was both costly and unsustainable. But now, let's have a look at some of the ways that our coworkers are making our last mile more sustainable. One way we're doing this is by delivering our packages in our Fracta blue bags. Another way we're doing this is by completely replacing the boxes and using reusable crates. Many of our units have a cardboard shredder that we use to repurpose cardboard as filler in our boxes. In many instances, we are also using reused cardboard boxes to send our parcels home. There are many ways outside of our last mile that we also reduce waste in our business. There's so many examples, far more than we were able to show today, but I'd like to show just a couple. We have cooking oil in our business from all of our chicken wings and things that we fry. This gets collected and sent to a vendor who turns it into biofuel. And next year, we're going to be testing in Singapore, bringing the biofuel back to our business to use in our backup generators. IKEA Sukhumvit has decided and is determined to be sustainable from the very start. They are sourcing food locally, and they're serving this food in our IKEA 365 reusable containers. Let's play that one again. Yes, they're currently in their commercial build-up phase. This phase lasts 18 weeks, and there's around 180 coworkers at the moment. So we did a little bit of math, and we realized that if you have 18 weeks and 180 coworkers, this means that we've probably eliminated the use of around 40,000 pieces of single-use plastic, which is amazing. It's amazing to see how such a small action can make such a big difference, right? I'd like to say a huge shout out to Rain and the IKEA food team in Thailand for taking up this initiative. In Mexico, they're driving hard targets to reduce food waste. Let's hear from Danny, our sustainability ambassador at IKEA Oceania, about how they plan to do this.
Hi, my name is Daniela Brito. I'm sustainability ambassador here in IKEA Oceania. From the fiscal year 24, we want to become zero food waste. With that food, we will do it at compost. With that compost, we will rehab the land in Bosque de Aragón Park. In that park, our co-workers will be able to do the social day.
What a fantastic circular solution for the food waste to get it composted and then bring it back to nourish the local nature. Fantastic initiatives happening in Mexico. Now, in order to make our products, it takes a lot of materials, it takes a lot of energy, and it creates quite a lot of emissions. So it's really, really important that we inspire more people to care, repair, and reuse. There's a couple of great projects happening in Thailand right now. We're going to go over to IKEA Bang Na and the Thailand team to see how they're promoting and supporting our customers and prolonging the life of their products.
We want to enable many more people to prolong the life of their IKEA product. We already operate a take-back service, and we offer free spare parts so that people can make quick fixes. Now we want to give the customer the option of hiring a high demand to help refurbish or repair IKEA furniture right in their own homes. Here we have found just right the partner to make it happen. This social enterprise employs people who are facing poverty and other social challenges. They collect used items to repair, repurpose, resell, or donate, so nothing go to waste. Today, the Mirror Foundation provides a mattress removal service for our customers. In future, we will help the workers here develop their skills and tools they need to operate a high-demand service. IKEA will communicate the service in store and our website, and the team at Mirror Foundation will handle the referral directly, making call out to people's homes. This way, we will create meaningful work for disadvantaged people while enabling our customers to make their IKEA furniture last longer. That's good for our customers and good for our planet too.
What an amazing initiative to help both people and the planet. Fantastic job. Super exciting to see and so inspiring. Much, of course, remains to be done, but we are on a sustainability journey and we're super excited moving into FY24 and beyond. Thank you, guys.
Awesome, super inspiring. Great to see so many initiatives, not only in Thailand, but of course, across the whole organization. And to me, it's just great that actually there's no limit to sustainability, right? There are a lot more things we can do, a lot of stories to be told to the many people out there. And of course, together, we will be the leader of sustainability. Thank you. So we are now coming to the last bit of sustainable direction. And that's last and not least, it's about our people. People are at the heart of our business. And as we look ahead to this final topic as in sustainable direction, and to see how we develop possibilities across the organization that will support our success while we bring our strong culture and values. So let's see the video.
Hi Ikano Retail, I'm Yen, and I'm excited to be here with our HR team as we look forward to an exciting year ahead. Today, we'll take a journey through all the exciting activities for our workplace and benefits, learning and development, and of course, our culture and values. But first, let's look back at all we achieved last year. After such a great year, and with 2 new stores on the way, it's important that we keep developing our careers with our 70, 20, 10 approach to learning. So what's coming up for our learning and development? For a start, a newly developed and strengthened policies will bring our approach to learning in the business to life and facilitate more learnings across the organization. As we develop our careers at Ikano Retail, we will have new career and training roadmaps, plus more learning opportunities to support us. And let's not forget, everyone is a leader. To help us be better leaders, we now have trained facilitators for discovering IKEA concept and IKEA Leadership Fundamental Program to enhance our learning opportunities and experience. At Ikano Retail, we work hard and have fun along the way. A place where we can be ourselves, work and grow together, and get things done. And our workplace and benefits will make that happen. New activities and upcoming review to enhance our benefits will be rolled out, all aimed at creating a more supportive and inclusive workplace. A workplace where there is mutual respect, where we can be ourselves, and where we can maintain a healthy well-being. Always at the center of these exciting plans is our culture and values. To align ourselves to our 8 core values, a culture and values campaign will be launched with initiatives like the Values Ambassador Program and Values-Based Leadership. Now on the topic of working, recruiting, and living by our values, we have a message from Peter Kamprat.
Without a strong company culture, IKEA will one day disappear. IKEA is not for everyone. IKEA is only for those who share our values. Many of you, or most of you, are not physically born here in Småland. But if you share our values, you are a Smålandish stonewall builder. And the most amazing thing, there are Smålandish stonewall builders all around the world. And then a message to you who do recruitment. Please make sure to do 100% value-based recruitment. If we have the right people on board, they tend to grow in IKEA. And in IKEA, the possibilities are truly endless. So please help me to safeguard and nurture our fantastic company culture.
With our values as our compass, we are going to strengthen and uplift our values initiatives from recruitment to development and more. We want to find more people like you, so in FY24 we will roll out our values-based recruitment training in all our markets to support and strengthen recruiting through our IKEA values together. We have developed a new and improved employer value proposition. This is a framework that is based on our culture and values, development and possibilities, and of course, our workplace and benefits. It's a tool that will help us as One Ikano Retail to communicate externally and internally about who we are as an employer in an aligned way. We lead with our values. We care for people and planet. We encourage each other to grow. We are all in on fairness and inclusivity. I know that these statements resonate with you, as they are some of what defines Ikano Retail as a great place to work. Of course, attracting and engaging our biggest clients to join us is super important. From recruitment, we go into development and our experience as co-workers. We will also develop and launch a culture and values campaign. Part of our culture and values is to always look for learning opportunities and ways to grow and develop. And you can look forward to values-based recruitment, values-based leadership, and a new program that will be developed to accompany our IKEA Leadership Fundamentals, Management Fundamentals. We have so many opportunities to learn in the business every day. And by aligning ourselves and focusing on the values as our compass, we can develop and grow both ourselves and the business together. Hey, it's me again. We're a retailer, and we contribute to making better homes and better everyday lives for our many customers by selling our products and services. And to do that, we need to know our products and services well in order to sell well. We need to know our products inside and out, and how to lead ourselves along the way. In terms of learning, we have so many courses on offer for you to learn from today, including Tack, Vesta, Method, and so many more, all available on My Learning, so check out the learning catalog. There are actually 87 learning solutions that you can take today, and also look out for the training solutions coming up, so learn what you need to know so we can really go all out with storage across the home in the next FY. Remember that the more we know, the more we can sell, and the more we can contribute to making a better everyday life and making better homes for our many customers. So, happy selling.
With so much happening, it's important that we take time for ourselves. Last year, we made our voice heard. Now we can look forward to more support for our overall well-being, focusing on these 4 main areas: mental, social, financial, and finally physical. Looking ahead to our mental well-being, we will continue to offer counselling support with trained professionals to see us through life's ups and downs. Social activities from social outings, dinner and dances, fikas, social days and much more continue in FY24 and beyond, and all of these help to build meaningful and happy relationships. During the COVID period, financially challenged co-workers and their families were supported with school essentials and hampers to help them through the crisis. And in the coming years, we will explore more financial planning and self-help tools and solutions so we can feel secure in and out of the workplace. And as Jan said, it's important we work hard and have fun along the way. And that's why it's important we take measures and steps to take care of our health and our well-being. In 2024 and beyond, our health weeks will continue. Zumba, hiking, yoga are some great examples of where we've been allowing us to keep ourselves fit and have fun along the way. And that's a holistic overview of what's coming up. Our ambition is to continue to build a supportive network by continuing with fair and inclusive activities such as Women's Day and many more.
We hope you're as pumped as we are for FY24, and we will see you soon.
Super inspiring. People are our greatest assets, and I'm very proud how we take care of our people and how we develop them. So this is the last of the sustainable direction. Now I will hand over the stage to our lovely hosts, Nurul and Andy.
Thank you so much, Luknam, and to all the other presenters who give us a deeper understanding into all of our sustainability efforts. Okay, on that note, we have come to the end of our second segment, but we're not done yet for today. We still have one more direction to go on growth.
Yes, exactly. Can't wait for that, right? But first, Nurul, it's time for us to stretch our legs a bit.
Oh, finally. I think everyone's like, I need coffee.
Yes.
So yes, it's almost time for coffee, guys. But before we go for a quick break, just a gentle reminder once again to please scan the QR code and show us what you're having for fika in your markets. Show us who you are having your fika with. We'd love to see that. Then you can post it online. And again, if you have any questions, please put them in. Or if you'd like to share with us your favorite segments so far, or if you have any thoughts, go ahead to share in there as well. All right? So shall we go for a quick fika break?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we'll see you guys,
See you guys.
online again in about 20 minutes. Enjoy your fika.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
All right,
It's on the right
guys.
side.
We are offline, but before you go, oh no, everybody's gone already. We want to take a. Can you guys come back for?
Tänk att jag känt mig mera fri på en parkbänk. Vi hade kul men ändå ingenting att göra. Hon sa du slösar bort ditt liv, du blir ingenting. Men då ska jag mitt att förgöra. De sa du slösar bort ditt liv men är charmig. Du kanske borde bli polis, då sa jag aldrig. Mitt hjärta kommer förbli mitt att få krossa. De kommer älska mig den dagen jag är borta. Yeah. Du och jag mot döden, en av våra öden. Säg ska du ta någon så ta mig först. Många som har rört mig, ingen som berört mig. Om jag skulle dö nu så dör jag upp. Så ge mig att jag önskar något som bedövar. Aldrig varit så hög på mig själv som nu. Kanske måste dö nu, yeah. Jag kanske måste dö nu så jag dör upp.
De sa att din attityd tar det ingenstans. Jag sa om ingenstans är platsen där jag finner allt. Hon sa du kommer aldrig träffa några änglar. Men jag tror jag mycket hellre tjänar pengar. Så förlåt mig då, mycket som har ändrats. Gamla vänner säger till mig jag har förändrats. Jag önskar att jag kunde stannat där för alltid. Men sviker platsen som jag älskat för min framtid.
Du och jag mot döden, en av våra öden. Säg ska du ta någon så ta mig först. Många som har rört mig, ingen som berört mig. Om jag skulle dö nu så dör jag upp. Så ge mig att jag önskar något som bedövar. Aldrig varit så hög på mig själv som nu. Kanske måste dö nu, yeah. Jag kanske måste dö nu så jag dör upp.
Här i centrum, menar du händelserna centrum? Jag kommer stanna här, fånga sista bussen bort. Men 132 det är mitt hembror. Kommer alltid se tillbaks hit. De röda husen nere i längan, där vi drömde om pengar. Och där vi brukar sitta bänga. En backe upp till där mamma bor. En stege upp till där pappa är. En tyst minut för varenda vän som stannat kvar när jag flög iväg. Vi skulle stanna för evigt men nya unga nu folkan. Där jag och Lasse driftar bort en kass. Och jag fattar inte hur vi orkar.
En av våra öden. Säg ska du ta någon så ta mig först. Många som har rört mig, ingen som berört mig. Om jag skulle dö nu så dör jag upp. Så ge mig att jag önskar något som bedövar. Aldrig varit så hög på mig själv som nu. Kanske måste dö nu, yeah. Jag kanske måste dö nu så jag dör upp.
Kids of revolution, na na na. Jag lurade mig själv med att kunna bli sämre. Nu jag fattat att ett gott urban kan bara bli bättre. Så lämna den där stressen. Du behöver inte vapen eller väster. Du kan vara bättre. Kasta vapen, kasta väster. Du kan. Jag lurade mig själv med att kunna bli sämre. Nu jag fattat att ett gott urban kan bara bli bättre. Så lämna den där stressen. Du behöver inte vapen eller väster. Jag lurade mig själv med att kunna bli sämre. Nu jag fattat att ett gott urban kan bara bli bättre. Så lämna den där stressen. Du behöver inte vapen eller väster. Jag är ingen alls, tappade all balans. Förlorar rösten och idéer, ingen andra chans. Känner mig ensam fastän många de kan mitt namn. Känner mig ensam, lika ensam som en ensam barn. Och så var det dags att vakna, dags att gå vidare. Lägsta divisionen till Sveriges bästa lirare. Bakom varje själ garanti det finns en krigare. Vill du vara förloraren eller vara vinnare? Mamma jag är slut, börjar tappa andan. Mamma jag är sjuk, folk kan inte fatta. Snälla kan du ta det här fint med pappa. För jag vill inte se bråka, gråta eller tjafsa. Vaknar med tårarna på kinden. Känner mig som segel dras med vinden. Och jag har fucking tappat minnet. Kommer knappt ihåg senaste timmen. Jag lurade mig själv med att kunna bli sämre. Nu jag fattat att ett gott imorgon kan bara bli bättre. Så lämna den där stressen. Du behöver inte vapen eller väster. Jag lurade mig själv med att kunna bli sämre. Nu jag fattat att ett gott imorgon kan bara bli bättre. Så lämna den där stressen. Du behöver inte vapen eller väster. Mitt hjärta bär på en spricka. Andas varje gång som den sista. Sova i säng, snart jag sover i kistan. Rosen i mig börjar vissna. Fråga inte hur jag mår. Du får samma svar ändå. Yeah. Fråga inte vart jag står. För jag vet bara hur man går. Yeah. Förändrades så snabbt. Mina vänner hängde inte med. Hon sa i natt. Om du har rätt du måste låna fel. Ja. Fråga din ammo. Finns det något med värde kan ge? Du har ödet i din hand. Min broder slutar vara fel. Jag lurade mig själv med att kunna bli sämre. Nu jag fattat att ett gott imorgon kan bara bli bättre. Så lämna den där stressen. Behöver inte vapen eller väster. Jag lurade mig själv med att kunna bli sämre. Nu jag fattat att ett gott imorgon kan bara bli bättre. Så lämna den där stressen. Du behöver inte vapen eller väster. Dra till barn. Du behöver inte vapen eller väster. Rich out of mafia. Men baby håll det om någon undrar. Mellan mig och dig kör runda efter runda. Baby håll det om någon undrar. Mellan mig och dig vi kör på runda efter runda. De behöver inte veta. Låt oss bara vara diskreta. De alla kossor de vill beta. Så håll det, vi samarbetar. Du har alltid varit rough, du har alltid varit tough. Ditt beteende är något som ingen kvinna har haft. Du är juicy, du är soft, du är 100 när vi fuck. Du har alltid hållit mig i ryggen där sen tiden i min blogg. Hennes ögon de är blå, hennes dress är Jimmy Choo. Hon kan kalla mig för daddy, hon kan kalla mig för bror. Dela plats med mig på tron, samma mat på samma bord. En massa fina stränder bakom huset där vi bor. Men baby håll det om någon undrar. Mellan mig och dig kör runda efter runda. Baby håll det om någon undrar. Mellan mig och dig vi kör på runda efter runda. De behöver inte veta. Låt oss bara vara diskreta. De alla kossor de vill beta. Så håll det, vi samarbetar. Du är så perfect, du gör mig nervous. På sättet som du rör dig, you fire burning. Dina läppar de är söta, de smakar bourbon. You and I together baby, I ain't curving. Du satte mig och skiter mig, jag stannar kvar. Jag vet du gör detsamma en mörkare dag. Jag gör det för jag vill så jag har inga val. En vacker dag blir du mamma till mina barn. För baby du är special, du är vacker. Jo, du tillsammans hela natten. Det bästa som har hänt så jag fick chansen. Så baby håll det och dansa dansen. Men baby håll det om någon undrar. Mellan mig och dig kör runda efter runda. Baby håll det om någon undrar. Mellan mig och dig vi kör på runda efter runda. De behöver inte veta. Låt oss bara vara diskreta. De alla kossor de vill beta. Så håll det, vi samarbetar. Baby håll det shh. Baby håll det shh. Baby låt dem undra. Baby håll det shh. Na 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 na. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ricky Rich, out of mafia, yeah. Hon är min diamant, jag älskar det sättet vi chill med varann. Saker och ting har förändrats min bram. Hon vet vad jag vill och hon vet vad jag kan. Jag vet hur de back på mig och jag vet vad de sagt om mig. Skitsamma, jag är fast i dig. Jag är inte samma Ricky, måste lära dig. Få det att funka. Gumman ikväll jag vill dunka. Skita i folk som vill undra. Saker och ting annorlunda, yeah. Ibland där är det man är galen. Jag och mina pengar just till balen. Trakten den gjorde mig galen. Det var dags att ändra den saken. Men saker och ting har förändrats. Jag har andra saker som väntar. Mina planer är större än pengar. Jag har redan fått cashen att regna. Jag har väntat nu i flera år. Du är den enda jag kan förstå. Fattar inte hur du gör det så svårt. Varje dag du lägger replay på min låt. Jag vet att du hör mig. Jag vet att du ser mig. Försök att få ner mig. De kan inte få ner mig. Vi kan åka vart du vill. Vi kan göra det bättre än vanligtvis. För det finns pengar och glitter. Det finns tid där vi sitter. Jag kan göra din framtid till ett paradis. Kastar bärs liksom på dig, jag kastar rosen. Du kan lita på mig gumman, jag är trogen.
Our past has always been defined by the possibilities of the future, and 80 years of future has created a collection of products that defies time. With nytillverkat, we are returning to the future again.
I'll be honest for you, yeah. And if we're talking, I'm gonna tell you the truth, yeah. You and me made a lover of an enemy, yeah. Stockholm's V, we're gonna make a memory. The apex predator in these waters.
Okay. Do you remember when she lied to you? Remember how she almost fooled me too? You could do better, I mean honestly. This is your city, it's your Stockholm's view.
Stockholm's view, we're gonna make a memory. Yeah.
Test, test. Guys, 2 more minutes. So get your coffee, down it, and come on in. Come back in. Test. If you haven't already, top up your lipsticks. We're gonna go live soon. Fix your hair. Check your outfit. We're going live soon.
Älskling, vänta, får jag bara sitta bredvid dig? Det var han som ville kyssa mig. Snälla, bli min igen. Nej, låt det vara som i en film. Snälla, bli min igen.
Hello?
Låt mig få kvar.
1 more minute. How was the fika? Good?
I heard the cinnamon buns are always really good. Hope you had, but cannot beat our cinnamon buns, right, Asen? Where's Asen? There. Cinnamon buns cannot beat ours. Yay, 10 points for me. All right, guys, almost there. Come on, big smiles. Everybody go. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. All right, guys, get ready. You know Mexico? They've been up since our last night, 11. Wow. What a day. Okay, stand by, guys. Okay, count down silently. 5, 4, 3,
Right.
2,
1. Yes.
Woo. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
We are back.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a really nice coffee break. Did you? Yeah? Andy, are you feeling pumped to carry on? Andy?
Of course. Too much food, I guess.
Alamak, food coma a bit. You ate a bit too much for Fika.
Yeah, but the coffee helps to pump up the
All
energy.
right, so are we ready for the next segment?
Yes, okay. Now let us, we are now into the final segment as we explore the third direction for our business, which is growth. All about growth.
Yep, that's right. And for the next segment, we're going to invite Natasha Aziz, who is the head of brand experience and communications at Ikano Centers, as well as Keith Wu, who is our store manager from IKEA Tampines. Let's give them a warm welcome.
Welcome, Keith and Natasha.
Thank you so much, Nuru and Andy. Good morning, good morning, morning. How are we feeling? Good. Are we ready for this last and most important segment? Well, first of all, I want to say hello, Nat.
Hi, Keith.
Great to see you in from Malaysia, here in Singapore.
We Malaysians can teleport. So I'm so excited to be here in person to take our lovely audience through our third direction, which focuses on growth.
When we talk about growth, it means developing what we have. You know, as a store manager, we cannot assume that when we open our doors, we will be successful.
And this is similar to our Ikano Centers meeting places, where we're constantly finding new ways to reinvent retail for both our customers and our tenants to ensure that we continue to drive growth for our destinations.
To grow in this very tough market, we need to do a few things. Firstly, we need to stand out. We need to keep developing our business, and we need to sweat our assets.
And to do this, we have to remain super agile, and we have our main actions to guide us, which is why for our first main action under growth in FY24, we plan to drive extraordinary organic growth by winning market share and offering locally relevant and attractive stores and meeting places.
And in our second main action for FY24, we're going to go behind the scenes to improve things. So our action is, we will drive extraordinary organic growth by putting our customers first, ensuring right first-time approach, and optimizing our logistics flow.
And if you're wondering how these ambitions will come to life, well, in this next section, you'll be hearing inspiring stories from both our stores and our centers as our teams work together to find new ways to maximize organic growth.
Range is our identity and is our competitive advantage. So let's have a look at an example from Team Singapore on how we're going to leverage on our strength in our storage range in growing our business. And secondly, we will head to Malaysia to take a look at one of their main actions or growth drivers, food.
And let's roll tape.
Hey everyone, I'm Fazlin, IKEA Tampines shopkeeper and storage ambassador.
And I'm Shirley, IKEA Singapore web merchandiser.
Our range is our identity, and in FY24, storage across the home is IKEA's global focus. This is perfect for us as we drive growth for our business, since an untidy home is Singaporeans' #1 cause of frustration.
Today we're going to focus on storage range across the home, starting with the living room. This is the center of the home where families typically gather, so it's essential to free it from clutter with excellent storage solutions. Besto continues to be one of our strongest growth drivers: TV media, storage, and display. It already does so much. This year, we can expect 3 new grey fronts in sleek modern styles, which keeps up with market trends that will resonate with Singaporeans. These grey fronts also matches the new colours in packs and other ranges like P-holes. Next, our much-loved Detolf glass cabinet, which we have sold close to 6,000 pieces since FY19, will be replaced by the upgraded Boliden cabinet that now has a full metal encasement and timeless design. Another game changer to come in FY24 is the Tonstad family. It ranges from living room storage with drawers, cabinets, and a TV bench. In the coming years, it will grow to over 28 articles with coordinated styles and functions that span into other areas such as dining, bedroom, and more. From here, we move on to the heart of the home, the kitchen. Our method kitchen system continues to be our focus, and we'll be adding on to our wide variety of doors with 2 low-priced fronts. They come in a modern design and at an affordable price. We will also fill the market gap by introducing Tit Table, a clever hiding place to store away small appliances, compatible with existing Enhead or method kitchens. We expect this to be yet another growth driver.
So, we have been to the center of the home and the heart of the home. Now, let's go to where the action happened. The bedroom. One of our all-time favorite, Packs, will get a new facelift with modern grey and beige trims, matching complement drawers, as well as a new foldable frame, which reduces assembly time from 1 hour to just 10 minutes. Looking for flair in the bedroom? The Plaza Open Storage system now comes in a pop of solid blue. With Scoop and Stook, we will continue to leverage their popularity with storing and organizing items of all sizes. At the front line of delivering our goals are our co-workers. To inspire, build knowledge and drive passion, we will deliver a storage across the home learning package to empower all our co-workers. And we also want to recognize excellence. There will be selling competitions where co-workers will have a chance to win a trip to Elmwood.
We hope by now you're as excited as we are on what's to come.
Thanks everyone. Back to you in the studios.
Hey, welcome to our special business plan presentation. Today we'll be cooking up something exciting as we share our food direction for FY24. Get ready for delicious, desirable, healthy and sustainable offers at affordable prices. Let's dive in. Healthy food is a big potential for our business. According to the Food Trend Report, 7 out of 10 Malaysians wants to eat healthier. So we are going to make healthy choices the most desirable and affordable. Our hero healthy dishes consist of salmon and chicken. It's packed with flavor and nutrients. Dishes that are healthy for you and your family. Plus, we will collaborate with the Health Promotion Board to receive the Healthier Choice symbol for these dishes. We want to inspire positive change and encourage people to live more sustainably. That's why we are committing to offering 40% of our main meals as plant-based options. We'll launch activities to motivate and educate our customers about the positive impact of plant-based meals for the planet. To encourage visitation to the IKEA stores, we are introducing a lot more creative offers at a very low price. Plus, we are making our IKEA family offers even more affordable, as our IKEA family members always get more. We notice a decrease in interest in cooking and eating at home. To increase the demand, we are developing more plant-based options. And guess what? Your favorite bistro range will be available at Swedish Food Market, so you can enjoy them in the comfort of your own home. Our food direction will strengthen IKEA perception of low prices and quality. Food plays a crucial part in our overall business plan. It will be the entry point to the IKEA experience. Get ready and savor the flavors of FY24. Thank you and see you next time.
Thank you, Raymond. I know we've just had fika, but if you're feeling a little bit hungry watching Raymond's delicious video, don't worry, we'll be having lunch together soon. But first, from our storage solutions to our IKEA food, we now move up north to Thailand, where we turn our focus onto commerciality and selling. And then we'll move to the other side of the world, where our teams in Mexico are working hard to turn challenges into opportunities for affordability, accessibility, and of course, wait, I'm gonna invite the audience to complete the sentence together with me. What has been the most important word of this segment? Say it with me.
Growth.
Thank you. And online, I hope you were shouting growth too. Take it away.
Hey Ikano, big welcome to Thailand, and I'm here to talk to you about, personally, my favorite topic, commerciality. Now, often we wonder, what does commerciality really mean? Well, for us in Thailand, it's quite simple. We need to work together and ensure that every solution we offer to the customer ticks 3 boxes. It has to be efficient, it has to be inspirational, and of course, it has to be profitable. In achieving these 3 things, we keep it simple and we make sure that we are focused on delivering amazing results to our business. So now I'm going to show you some of the amazing things that we've got going on in Thailand that's going to grow our business and help us to be even more commercial. We are going to go all in on showing storage across the home in all of our sales channels. It really matters to the Thai consumer, and we know that this is an area where there are so many needs and frustrations that need to be solved. So we need to challenge ourselves to be the best in range presentation, sales steering, and showing inspirational life-at-home solutions. We are focusing on increasing accessibility so that more customers can plan their dream kitchen with us. We need to make it easier than ever to meet a kitchen specialist through easy booking, remote planning, and penetrating more cities and regions outside Bangkok with an even better service offer. We know that we need to sell even more pieces, and we're going to sell 20 million pieces next year. That's 5 million more than today. For example, we know that our Thai consumers love the IKEA brand, and with our new exclusive collection, we are commercializing this so that our real IKEA fans can wear loud and proud the IKEA brand every day. Super exciting, more than 300,000 pieces, 50 million baht, and exclusive for Thailand. In FY24, we're focusing on new sustainable services to allow customers to have an affordable option to dispose of old furniture in a circular way, and prolonging the life of their existing furniture with a new mattress and sofa cleaning service. We're also trialling a new handyman service to provide care and repair in the customer's home. We are focusing on delivering more and more complete fit-outs of condos, residential developments, offices, cafes and restaurants. Thailand's tourism economy is returning with a bang after some tough years, and as these businesses recover, we will be there for them throughout Thailand, especially in Phuket. So you've heard about what we're going to do in FY24. Our business is going to grow 25% in FY24. Our market share will grow to 5%, 10% for Bangkok, and we are on our journey to become a 10 billion baht retailer by FY27. And because this is Thailand, and because we have a great commercial calendar, when things don't go to plan, we always have something in our back pocket.
Hello, I'm Jaap. Mexico has the biggest market potential of any of the Ikano markets. But in order to grasp this potential, we need to master 3 strategic challenges. The first one relates to the supply chain. The cost is way too high. The cost went up 50% in 2 years, and the consumer prices went up 40% in 2 years. Now the consumers are not happy, and IKEA is not making a lot of money in the operation in Mexico. The second one relates to the brand awareness. The top of mind awareness is only 20%, and we need to grow to 40% as soon as possible. The third challenge related to the size or the lack of size of IKEA in Mexico. We need to be much bigger operation to meet the consumers where they are. Mexico is half the size of Europe, so we need to spread out our operations and gain efficiency in logistics, marketing and in administration. Now 24 is a transition year, and we will implement the concept even better step by step, and Kurt, Ricardo and Saran will highlight some details of our plans. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Kurt. As you've heard now, IKEA Mexico is not very competitive at the moment, mainly due to our high prices. Now, as you know, every IKEA article has a build-up of different costs, like the raw materials, like the design, and one of the major ones is the supply chain cost. The good thing about this is that supply chain cost is something that we can influence. Therefore, we have set up a project together with IKEA Systems to look at how can we lower this supply chain cost. And we have 4 main topics in there. The first one is our transport cost. How can we maximize our transport in Mexico? Do we use the right equipment, etc. The second thing is the supply chain setup. Do we use the right direct delivery? Do we use the right distribution centers? Do we even use the right area where we get the goods from? A third, very complicated but very big potential, is the free trade agreements. All countries in the world have different agreements how to handle duties and customs between each other, and we don't think that at the moment we maximize that potential. The fourth and last point I want to share with you here is very important. It's also support sustainability. It's our local sourcing. The closer the production is to the selling unit, the lower the prices are, right? So with these 4 topics, I'm 100% sure that if we can manage those, we will lower our prices and create a much better offer, affordable offer, for the many Mexicans in FY24. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Ricardo. In the last 2 years, we have increased our prices 42% in Mexico. Today, half of our range has higher prices than competitors, and we are affordable for the very few. In fiscal year 24, we are very proud to tell you that for the first time in Mexico, we will lower our prices. We will decrease the prices of more than 1,000 articles in average 20%. Many functions across the home will be affected, with a focus in storage and comfort. We will also bring the low price range down to be more competitive and allow the many Mexicans to start afford IKEA. This is an ambitious plan that will make IKEA more affordable in Mexico, will allow us to penetrate more of the Mexican households, and will support our very strong growth goals. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Saran. I'm working in the fulfillment team here in Mexico. We're always trying to find best ways to fulfill our customers' need. One of the key aspects of this is instant gratification. which remains a key aspect of our success. It is especially important in our small format stores where we offer a limited cash and carry range, so we need to find the right balance. Bringing together various insights and learnings from the commercial team, we believe that the right balance for our Oceania and Puebla stores is to have around 1,500 furniture articles available for immediate takeaway. To support this, we're currently working on external merchandise pickup projects, also known as EMPUs, for each store. The process is simple. The customers simply pay for their orders in the store, make their way to the site, and collect their order. We expect the EMPUs to be around 1,000 square meters. The site here at Oceania will be around 900 square meters, which allows us to add about 500 additional articles for immediate takeaway. This will bring us 30% more in additional sales, reduced transport cost for IKEA, a much better dedicated service for click and collect, and most importantly, a much better shopping experience for our customers. The project here at Oceania, we expect to complete in early FY24, and we're currently searching for a site for Puebla store. Thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Team Thailand and Team Mexico. I just want to wish both teams in Thailand and Mexico all the very best. So now we're coming to the end with the final two examples of how we're going to drive extraordinary organic growth. So first, we will head to Philippines, where we'll have a look at how marketing is going to support them in growing. And secondly, we're going to head up to Malaysia, where we go see our meeting places, where we speak to our shopping center team on how they are going to grow rental income. Take it away.
Mabuhay from Manila! Around the world, we are famous for the IKEA catalog. But in this new digital world, this is how we inspire and plan to continue engaging the many here in the Philippines. Today, we'll take a peek at how a typical Filipino's day looks like. We will also show you how you reach the many in a post-catalog world. Based on the latest global report, Filipinos rank 6 when it comes to spending the most time on social media. Currently, we have nearly 1 million followers across all our social media accounts. It has been our main channel to reach the many, and we will continue to focus on creating content for these platforms moving forward. Social media is also our key to introducing IKEA.ph to even more Filipinos, being right where they are online. With IKEA.ph, we can make more Filipinos get to know IKEA and our range even deeper. We will do this through producing more authentic and relatable content, as well as working with social media influencers. And of course, our number one influencers are our coworkers.
The Philippines is no stranger to heavy traffic on the road. While most people see this as a problem, we see it as an opportunity to reach the many. We decided to keep the many inspired while stuck in traffic through out-of-home ads, which are strategically located in key priority areas.
Once they get to the store after all that traffic, we will make sure to make it worthwhile through a fun day out. We treat the many with the regular workshops and fun activities for the entire family.
Giving our loyal customers a reason to come back is also our priority. That's what we do with our 600,000 strong IKEA family members. Our IKEA Family Club is never short of product perks and exclusive benefits. Aside from our regular products and sustainability offers, we'll be treating our members with even more special deals that match their life needs. From our partners like bookstores, gyms, cleaning services, and even pet care.
But wait! The inspiration doesn't stop there. We know for a fact that home makeover shows are the top source of inspiration for Filipinos. That's why this year, we are producing our own. Our first ever home makeover show featuring Filipino homes solving real home problems. How exciting is that?
Since 2021, we have been part of the Filipinos' life at home. While we didn't get the chance to deliver an IKEA catalog to Filipino doorsteps, we were able to deliver IKEA to the hearts and minds of Filipinos through these new communication solutions. And we're excited to inspire even more Filipinos. See you online!
At Ikano Centers, we are driven by our desire to drive extraordinary growth for our destination.
We are committed to increasing commerciality by growing our rental income and harnessing each asset to maximize our spaces. This can only be achieved by fostering strong partnerships with our tenants to keep co-creating exciting new offers. A great example is Batukawan. As its population grows, there will be a demand for essential services like a petrol station. So, we partnered with Tack to bring a much-needed point of convenience.
Coupled with our F&B drive-thru and TMG Plus, the first full flagship supermarket here, we are ensuring our diverse offering leads the growth of this township.
And when it comes to championing an active lifestyle, Topen takes the lead. We are proud to co-create a one-of-a-kind decathlon store here, which integrates fitness studio and a health food cafe.
With Decathlon present also in my town and soon Klippa, strategic collaboration is celebrating the vibrant experiences one can enjoy at our destinations.
Even before Decathlon opens at Klippa in 2024, they are already contributing to the Batukawan community by being a part of Klippa Run.
We're definitely grateful for all of our partners who are as excited as us when it comes to co-creating vibrant meeting destinations.
That's not all. More and more partners such as the Forum Group Sports Centre, MST Golf Arena, Game On Fun Park and Football Republic are excited to join our growing family across our portfolio.
As for my town, we're constantly evolving to enhance productivity in the city centre, including more dining options, entertainments, international fashion brand to become competitive destination in the city centre. Beyond driving additional income, we also believe in collaboration that benefit our community. Together with Ideas Academy, a renowned international school, we are transforming our project office into their second institution.
As part of our mission to achieve greater growth, cost management is at the core of our efforts. Sustainability is the key driver of this ambition at IPC. With over 2,370 solar panels installed, we managed to reduce both our electricity consumption and operational costs. And by adopting rainwater harvesting, we conserve close to 4,000 cubic meters of water. To us, these achievements speak volumes, as they demonstrated that sustainability has a real impact in helping businesses save and thrive.
The relationship that we have with all our partners are crucial in driving extraordinary growth and improving commerciality. Together we'll become the most vibrant meeting destination. Yay!
So amazing to see all of these inspiring actions. But there's many, many more actually. But we ran out of time. So we'll come to the end of our segment.
And I hope from seeing all these wonderful stories from our across our markets, everyone here and watching, you're just as inspired to identify new ways that we can drive extraordinary organic growth in our respective business units. So let's continue to drive extraordinary growth together in FY24. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Keith and Natasha, for bringing us such an interesting and exciting journey on the direction of our growth.
Yeah, and it's truly the result of so many great forces working together, right?
Yeah, so great to see so many exciting focus areas for countries for the years ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what else is exciting?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yes, we will be heading lunch soon.
Yes, that's right. And that also means that we're almost coming to the end of our FY24 Ikano Retail Business Plan kickoff. But before that, we would like to actually invite our Ikano Retail Management Committee for a quick Q&A mini panel. Dun, dun, dun. A bit of suspense there. So now everyone, please, let's invite on stage our management team right here, those in Singapore, and let's have the rest connected on Teams, okay? Management team. Let's give them a round of applause, everyone. Okay. Wow, look at that, guys. Super high-tech stuff. Okay, it looks like we have everybody connected here with us. Hey, guys, dialing in. Hello, how's everyone? Hey.
Yes. Yep.
And we have our management team here as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, everyone, we've actually heard a lot from across the business and the region, but we'd like to put you on a little bit of a hot spot before we end the event. Okay, we'd love to hear from you. Are you ready? Yeah, okay. A bit nervous, but ready, I think.
All right, so we will be asking one question, only one question to all the IRMM team member, and they will have about 1 minute, approximately 1 minute to answer the question. All right? Sounds like a beauty pageant kind of contest, right?
No pressure.
All right, okay. To start off with, we start off with Arun, shall we? Being our new CFO. All right. As our new CFO, Arun, you set out challenging financial targets today, as we see just now. So what does 2025 means to you and means for us?
What's the number? Got it. You got it.
Good
Right.
job.
2025 is either going to be the year of the squirrel or year of the owl. You guys will decide that a bit later, right? So, of course, it's a super challenging target, right? We'll need to be on our A game, right? We're going to have to professionalize, as we've talked about in FY24, all aspects of the business, right? Need to make sure we do things right the first time, okay? And we have to make some really tough decisions. You might hear the word no a lot in terms of what we're going to spend on, right? But we're going to have to drive top line like crazy. Be creative, do whatever we need to do, okay? And so in terms of what we then need to do, investments needs to be payback plus, okay? Not just it's going to be in 3 years' time. We're going to have to make it happen in 2025, all right? And then things that are in our control, we train, we build ourselves up, we invest in ourselves, and make sure we're fully capable, ready for 2025, okay? So it's really, really important that we take the time during 24 to build up our own capabilities so we can do the things in the right way in 2025. These are things in our control. The other things that are out of our control, what can we do about those, right? But let's make sure we're fully prepared and we're confident in our own ability to deliver what we need to. So let's make the seemingly impossible possible.
Thank you, Arun. Super good insight. All right, and now we move on to Lee. Also being a new role, COO. All right, Lee, the question is, we split finance and operations into two functions. So what difference might we see in the coming year, and what's the biggest focus for you as our new COO?
Ooh, 1 minute. 1 minute. Well, first of all, the first reflection straight away is thanks to all the finance people that have supported me the last 9 years. And I think you'll see, as you saw today, it's well deserved that we get a new CFO from within our business. And I think you'll also agree that we have a very special CFO. So all you finance guys, I know you'll carry on supporting Aaron as you've done, as you supported me over the last 9 years. And first of all, I'm really happy that we have Aaron as our new CFO. So what are we going to focus on? Well, of course, you know, if we're going to professionalize the business and we're going to consolidate where we are, then we need to focus. Aaron is going to bring his skills into looking at the next step for the finance organization and what we need to do there, and we have got plenty to do, as he has already outlined. Then we have a whole new step towards being a truly omni-channel company. So focusing into our IT development and low cost and getting good efficiency and value for money in all we do in our IT operations as we invest more and more towards IT to keep up. But we have to do that efficiently. We have to lift our purchasing agenda. It's part of iWay. We've got some CSRD reporting to do, which has already been mentioned, and we'll talk about that again.
And just about every aspect of the business needs focus. So as we separate these two rather large positions, it just means we can dedicate more focus and more time into what's important to drive our agenda towards. Hey! Thanks.
Thank you, Lee. Super valuable take back for all of us.
Okay, and we have Gerard who's calling in from Manila. Now, Gerard's our country retail manager for Singapore and Philippines. Hi, Gerard. Hello. Okay, Gerard.
Hello. Hear me loud and clear?
Yes, we hear you perfect. Okay, so Gerard, as you know, Singapore is our most mature market and has long been an important profit center for us. But given the recent struggles with the economy and disappointing sales performance, how can we really deliver on the stretch promised of organic growth?
Well, challenging, yes, but we also see opportunities. And I trust that, or the team trusts that we have 5 actions that will lead us there. I'll start one, starting with our identity, our product range and low prices. Here we will make a significant price investments to strengthen our competitiveness. Number 2, harvest the investments we have made with Alex Sisan, the improved layout in IKEA Jurong, and the focus area rebuilds at Tampines. Number 3, we believe we can increase visitation with better targeted communication and offers for our IKEA family program. And then we need to recreate a fun day out for the whole family at our stores again, now that we are allowed to do. Number 4, then we will secure better ways to penetrate and develop our B2B business and also that ID renovation business to make it better. Number 5, most important to me, is to continue to build core competence. Here we'll then be able to secure retail foundation as solid as we can and create a great shopping experience all the way to the last mile. We believe these 5 actions bring us there.
Wow, thank you so much for all of that. Very, very strong set of goals, and hopefully with yours and the support of the managed team, we'll get there. Okay, moving on. We have Leonie from Thailand. Hi, Leonie. Hi. Okay. Sawadee ka. Okay, so your question, Leonie. Now, we have 3 stores in Bangkok. What kind of cannibalism do you expect? Ooh, tough one. And how will we drive the synergies between the 3 to get the best out of our business?
Perfect. Let me just go and get Gao, yeah? No, seriously, I'll answer the question. No, we don't actually have 3 stores in Bangkok. Today, we actually have no stores in Bangkok. Our 2 stores today are outside of Bangkok, in Greater Bangkok. So this will be the first store in the heart of Bangkok, in IKEA Sukhumvit. The PMA in which the new store will be is the home of the many homemakers. So there's, as Annie said, more than 300,000 condos. We aim to grow that market share in that area today from 5 to 10%. And in doing so, we're going to cannibalize Greater Bangkok by about 26%. Actually, the cannibalization of Bang Na will be greater, almost 39% will be the cannibalization of the Bang Na store. But this will be offset by an increase in e-commerce growth, where we anticipate a growth of 28% with e-commerce. Now, we have the great preconditions with e-commerce as well. We have a low-cost e-commerce operation and a low-cost deal from our service provider. And that makes we're able to offer a really affordable deal to the many customers. Now, this has been done by sweating our assets. The IKEA Bang Na store will be the customer fulfillment store for the Bangkok MMA and also the whole of Thailand, to be honest, with Phuket as well. And IKEA Bang Yai will be the replenishment store, servicing and filling up the Sukhumvit store. So done all in a low-cost way. But we do anticipate there will be a cannibal effect, but will be offset by greater accessibility, increased brand focus, and hopefully that increase in e-commerce of 28%. So That's our ambitions. And we really want to grow our top of mind and brand awareness from a very low today, 22%. We want to grow that to 50%. So that's super exciting. A lot to happen. And people are just about to try and come into the cinema here. So sorry for that. So that's it from IKEA Sukhumvit.
All right. Thank you so much, Leonie, and all the best with your new store opening. We are rooting for you guys from all the way over here and across the world as well. Okay, now we are moving on to Malcolm. Hello, Malcolm, calling in from Malaysia. Okay, so it's very exciting to see the EV development in Malaysia. But we know that
Hey, everyone.
Hello. Okay, so let me just go back to that again. So it's exciting to see the EV development in Malaysia, but we know that public awareness and interest around sustainable living and climate change is lower in Malaysia than most of the other markets. So, Malcolm, what are the biggest challenges you see ahead in driving the sustainability agenda in Malaysia?
I think one of the big things from an IKEA perspective is affordability, particularly when it comes to creating a more sustainable life at home. But it's also our biggest opportunity. I think this is an area in Malaysia that we can really drive the agenda by having that EV vehicle. We're the first retailer to have an EV vehicle. A year ago, we thought that wasn't even possible. We hope to have 10 or 20 even by the end of FY24. So we know that when we get focused, that we're able to drive change in the market. So we're spending a lot of time talking with government. We're in a program with the European Chamber called Pioneer the Possible. It's a 2-year program, also working with Green Tech, a government-funded organisation in Malaysia, to try and drive the sustainability agenda across retail, but also when it comes to mobility. So we think that we'll be the change drivers in Malaysia when it comes to sustainability and a sustainable.
Thank you so much, Malcolm. We are looking forward to that. We want to see Malaysia be the change drivers. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Moving on.
Yes,
Okay.
moving on. We will go to a far neighbor in Mexico. Yeah. All right, yeah. There's a question for you. As you have the experience leading new markets in Philippines and Mexico and mature market in Singapore, the question is, in the recent Mexico's voice indicates your young team is highly engaged. So how are you pulling the people together to meet the challenges?
Yeah, thanks for a good question, Andy. I guess you could say we indeed operating the business in quite difficult circumstances, but at the same time, we have people in the market. And I think our coworkers see this, and they know about these opportunities, and that's why they want to be part of this journey. Then what brings the motivation? I guess what we have is a quite clear common purpose. We're here because we believe in the same things. Making IKEA great in Mexico, grow it to a much bigger scale than it is today. And I think a lot of people enjoy just being part of the journey, doing this together. And remember that a lot of the co-workers that we have working with us are really, really IKEA fans. They came to us because they love the brand, they love what we stand for, and they love how we try to lead. And that helps us, of course, a lot. So in summary, Andy, if I would use 2 words, I think a common purpose and leadership are probably the key ingredients for the motivation. So thank you.
Thank you, yeah. Super good insight. A lot of takeaways and a lot of keywords there for us to reflect on. Thank you, Yap. And next we move on to Adrian. All right, Adrian, a question for you. Our centers have increased our opening rates. Hi, Adrian. Our centers have increased our opening rates. Visitation is strong, and we are really engaging with customers and communities. But in terms of profitability, we have some way to go with our Malaysia centers. So how will we accelerate the journey to strong profitability?
Very good question. Our Malaysian portfolio has been to a very challenging time. A new portfolio in a highly competitive market, combined with a small pandemic, has been challenging and tough for us. But tough times create tough people, create tough teams, create strong teams. And I'm super proud and humbled to be here to represent the teams in Malaysia who have done a fantastic job. So I'd like to take this moment to sincerely thank all the center managers and all the people working in the centers for Malaysia. Now, when
you,
it comes to
Adrian.
profitability,
Very good. And now we move on.
when it comes to profitability, wait, I didn't answer the question. Just a second. When it comes to profitability, we are profitable when our tenants are profitable. So our goal is to make sure that our tenants, which are our offer, are profitable. So like you said, visitation and sales are growing, which allows us now to get better offer, which allows us to give our customers a better day out, like it is our goal. In the next years, we're going to leverage on this, and we're going to use the good visitation and sales, and we're going to use all the positive trends that we've seen throughout FY23 to start leveraging and getting more customers in, having them spend more of their money. And with this, we will be able to also increase our rental rates, which is the key to our profitability. We will also learn everything we will use everything we've learned from the pandemic, and we'll be very cost conscious. Being cost conscious means spending within our means and making sure that our cost income ratio become better and better and better. And I'm sure our Malaysian portfolio will turn around very fast with the things we have in place. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Adrian. Thank you. And now we move on to Gloria.
Oh, wait, no, we have Jonas first.
Ah, yes, Jonas.
So excited and distracted that he wants to talk to Gloria.
The middle of the night, so all hats off to you.
All right, question for Jonas. We have been talking about entry into Vietnam for a very long time. What are the biggest challenges to our entry there? And a new copycat company has just opened up a home furnishing business. Does that impact our planning or pace of entry? Jonas?
Tough questions there. Vietnam has proved to be a really tough nut to crack when it comes to entering with IKEA retail. It has a number of challenges, and I think the first challenge is perhaps Mexico. Actually, the experience we've had in Mexico and the troubles we had to secure the range to be there and have the right prices has perhaps made us hesitate a little bit until we see that the franchisor is ready and prepared to open up a new market. The second big area challenge is very much from an expansion perspective is the difficulties to find suitable locations for an IKEA store. And there we've been back and forth for many years. A lot of hard work has gone into this, looking at different scenarios. Back and forth between always our intent to go in full offer IKEA, the full size, the full shebang, to really meet the customers as we prefer to. And the reality that it's not land opportunities, they're not real estate opportunities to open those kind of stores in a short time. We are now on the way to conclude an entry approach where we'll enter with e-commerce and probably a smaller store format that can be a little bit less risky and a little bit faster to open and quicker to make the business happen in Vietnam. But we still need a franchisor to have the preconditions in place, and then we'll be ready to go.
Thank you for the clear answer, Jonas.
Okay, and we're going to move on to Rosa. Assalamualaikum, Rosa. Hi. Okay, Rosa, our country-led structure...
Hello, Waalaikumsalam.
Hi. Okay, our country-led structure is now firmly in place and the commercial team is working with network leaders. What are the 3 priorities for you and your team in the coming year?
Well, thank you, Nurul. Yes, thank you for your question. Well, the new structure is well in place. It's been a tough year. We always find our new ways of working by collaborating with the country team and our other stakeholders. And this thank you to my shared commercial team, my functional network leaders and customer contact center for delivering for FY23. And yes, we have our priorities for FY24. The three priorities that we're going to focus on next year, we will continue to collaborate with our stakeholders. We want to optimize the supply chain efficiency and establish our sellability and public affairs best practices so that we can improve our availability and to be profitable. And secondly, we would like to make sure the physical store, the heart of our omni-channel experience, consistent and high quality experience across all touch points. And we would like to prioritize our payment and financing options next year. And this to make IKEA more accessible and affordable. And thirdly, who are we with our co-workers? So we will strengthen our co-workers development. Emphasizing on our co-workers development, sharing our functional competence, best practices, tools, and templates. So all the best and glorious future for us.
Yeah, agree with that, Rosa. Onwards and upwards for everyone. Now we move on to the studio. We have Karina. Hi, Karina. Okay, so the presentations today really focus on tackling our climate emissions. But what about the rest of the agenda for sustainability? For example, how are we working on the fair and inclusive agenda?
Okay, well, a lot came in the HR presentation about what we're doing internally. There's a lot going on. But for us in sustainability, like everybody, we will also consolidate and professionalize the business. We've been giving to charities, for instance, for very, very many years. We've been doing a lot of great work in the community. But coming forward, we actually have reviews. IKEA commercial reviews include a People and Positive Planet review that includes a whole chapter on how are we engaging with our communities. Have we studied our market? Do we know what other charities are doing? Do we know what the needs are in our market? And how can we play a role that connects our business in a logical way? We want to leverage ourselves as a retailer. For instance, as an employer, that's how we can play a really big role. And in at least 3 of our markets, we're working with local organizations who have come into our stores and are giving us advice on how to make them more accessible for disabled people, how to make our workplaces more accessible as well, so that we can actually hire more people from disadvantaged communities. So that's one big step that we'll take forward next year. And also on iWay, we've been working with iWay for many years with many suppliers, and moving forward, we're going to have an iWay Council set up with Lee and a whole sustainability committee that will be looking at how we are really securing those iWay musts with our suppliers, including in the really challenging areas that we have around recruitment fees and worked hours and things that we know are common challenges in our market. We want to work with our suppliers to really solve those issues and secure it 100%. So it's going to be exciting and really taking us to a next level, I think.
Thank you so much, Karina. I love that it's not just about business, but it's also about the people and the planet and really how we can make a difference. There's so much heart to that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karina. All right, now we have Gloria. Yes, can't wait to hear us that. As it's concerning our people and voice is so important for us and so dear to us, right? Okay, the question for you, Gloria, is we know from the last voice surveys that workload continues to be a top issue of concern for many of us in service office. So we are excited to hear Vicky today about wellness. So can you tell us a little bit more about what we can expect? And will these initiatives tackle the key issue around workload?
Okay, thank you for this question. I would like to echo what Christian said in the beginning of our introduction. Everyone is a leader. And I think this workload question, it comes back to all of us. How do we lead ourselves? So let's talk about it, in your conversation, your one-on-one with your managers. Both managers and co-workers need to agree and discuss, are the tasks important, urgent, which one needs to take priority, and which are the ones that has the most biggest impact? Are there things, are there processes, tasks that we can simplify or even remove? I think that will be the first thing about how we want to address workload. Wellness, what programs, as what we said, Vicky has introduced in the HR segment, well, they are just tools to help us to find our balance. It will not, address the question unless we take leadership on it. So for example, Health Week is one of the wellness program. It only happens once a year. But what we do is that hopefully through the event, It will inspire us, give us ideas and tips on how to lead a healthy lifestyle and healthy habits, and thereafter improve our physical wellness. So it will not, address just the workload itself. So another thing is that, we are actually in the midst of developing the wellness program. I think Vicky has mentioned some examples, so such as financial planning and how that can support our financial wellness. So do hear from us, in the coming months on the programs that's upcoming. Thank you.
Thank you, Gloria. Very insightful. Continue to be healthy and fit. Yes.
And finally, over to you, Christian. After listening to the business and everyone share their parts today, how do you feel? And is there any last words you'd like to share with us?
Yes. Actually, first, could I say enormous thanks for the team that arranged this kickoff. For the many contributors and for everybody that has been a part of this. It's actually an absolutely awesome achievement to do. It's been probably the best one we've ever had, but also the most lowest cost and most sustainable one. You can just see our management team sitting here, right? They could have been flying in, they didn't. So I think we are starting to walk the talk and be the best we can be also in terms of lower cost and sustainability and business focus. So thanks a lot for everybody there contributing, even including Keith. And then the question, what was it?
Oh. Any final words that you'd like to leave us with?
Any final thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, I have tons of thoughts. But let me cook it down. Super difficult times out there. Our business model is changing. That being said, what a business plan we have, what a direction we have. Profitable, sustainable growth is the components of it. We know what to do. So I feel so confident and I feel so good about it. You heard also Jonas Kambrat's words to us, right? It's spot on. We know where we're going. And we could only show the big direction, the Ikano retail direction in this meeting. But go into Ikano 1, and if you have time, and see if you can make time for it. It's fantastic stuff in there. Every country, every store, every center, every department have business plans with the main actions that are interesting. But then you can go into the actions, the concrete actions that we're going to do to get in the right direction. In the direction that we spoke about today, we know what to do. Now we're going to do it. Are we working too much? Probably. I know. However, we have never said no to so many things in a business plan like this year and said yes to so many important things. We have really tried to prioritize. Do we still have too many things? Could be. But at least we did our best to prioritize and say no also to things that we really would like to have where we said no, let's wait another year with that. We can wait. So let's see how it goes. I hope we'll get a better balance at the what I call home life versus work life, because both things are life, right? So let's go and do it. That's my reflection. We know where we're going, and it's going to be super fun and exciting and a bit difficult too, but we know what to do. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Christian. That was an excellent way to sum up our Q&A panel. And on that note, we'd just like to thank all the management team for joining us today. Please, everyone, let's give them a round of applause.
Yes, a round of applause for them.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Oops, they've already dropped off. That's all right. Guess what, Andy?
What?
We've finally come to the end of our business plan kickoff.
Whoa!
Yeah, you know what, guys? I really, really love the energy that we had today. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat rooms. For all of you guys online as well, thank you so much for being still here with us. We felt you in spirit for sure. Yeah, and remember, if you have any questions that you put in today, and if you still do, go ahead to pop it in, and we'll have them compiled and addressed at our next town hall on the 28th of September.
And you know what, Nuro? I have something special to show you.
Oh, show me?
Yeah.
Whoa! Look at
Whoa,
that!
look at that!
I heard
What
from
a
the team that we
nice
actually had,
montage.
a lot of people submitting your photos. So thank you so much for that. Look at that. Oh, hey,
Having
Mexico.
lots of fun. Wow,
Where
I
is
can
that?
see.
That's
Whoa.
us.
Oh, that's
That's us, you
nice.
guys.
Very
Wow.
beautiful.
Okay, guys, on that note, I just want to say a very big special thank you to each and every single one of you for joining us today. For all of you guys online as well, thank you so much for sharing your spirit and energy and really showing us all about togetherness. We really appreciate that. Also, a special shout out to the organizers and the team behind this event. There's so many of you. There's the Copcoms team, there's Karina, there's Mats, and there's so many. I don't even know where to begin. It takes a whole village to get an event like this going and for it to be a success. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yes.
And finally, as we celebrate our past this special birthday year,
Yep.
we are reminded more than ever that every single one of us has a special part to play to ensure that the business lasts into the future. So let's all join forces and bring IKEA onwards and upwards and build on the legacy of creating a better everyday life for the many together.
So as we coming to an end, please don't forget to look out for the survey. Putting your comments, your feedbacks, or whatsoever, so we can improve. We talk about continuous improvement.
That's
So
right.
we have a year after year better kickoff. All right, shall we look forward to that?
Yes.
Yes.
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. Shall we look at the camera and say a big, nice, warm goodbye? Yeah, everybody over there, where Kate is.
Over there, yes.
Let's wave goodbye to all our friends online.
Hello,
See you guys.
bye.
Thank you for joining us. Take care from Singapore. Bye.
And say goodbye to all co-workers in Malaysia, Mexico, Thailand, Philippines, and Vietnam. Head on!
Thank you for joining us.
See you.
See you next year.
Woo!
Okay, everybody, we're still rolling? Are we still rolling? Okay, everybody, we are offline, so great job.